Hey guys, if you're wondering why it's been a while, it hasn't been too long, it's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks. If you're wondering why it's been that long, it's because this episode has been the most editing heavy episode of my entire life, which you will hear about in this episode. For some reason, Ari decided it would be fun to just forget how to speak, so I had to manually speak her lines during recording, and then go back in post and re-record have her re-speak all of her lines and re-record that and then implement that audio separate. So it took about an extra 8 hours worth of editing than I would normally spend on editing, but I figured y'all would definitely prefer getting the episode in full with Ari's personality and having that delay as opposed to just having my voice layered over the top, and no Ari voice this whole episode. Don't worry about this. This is fixed for future episodes. In fact, next week's episode is the Ari solo, which is sick. I cannot wait for y'all to see what she does. But if you're wondering why Vaako and Tick are giving me so much shit this episode, and if you're wondering why I seem so genuinely annoyed, it is because they kept asking Ari questions, knowing it was gonna piss me off, because I was going to have to do all this extra editing and post. So, to Vaako and to Tick, much love, guys. And to Ari, you still have my heart, my chaos twin. And to all of you, thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoy, make sure to like. If you really enjoy, make sure to subscribe, because we ain't going nowhere. Oh, yeah.
Where you been? I've been up all over the place.
All right,
yeah,
Ari.
I've been all over the place.
We officially beat the gym leader 4 days ago. Tick has been going crazy in that time. We have been kind of doing some ERrRORR to get back to where we were. What would you like to spend your 4 days of downtime doing?
Day 1, Pokeball smithing and apricorn tinkering. I'm posting up under that apricorn tree we found near Route 1 like I'm starting a haunted lemonade stand. Gonna craft a couple custom Pokeballs from those apricorns. Maybe mess with the aesthetics a little too. If it doesn't glow or hum ominously, what's the point? Try fusing one with a premier ball casing I've got. Ghost glamour, baby. Use Karen's helping hand to steady some of the delicate parts. We're bonding. It's cute. Shut up. Day 2, haunted object research. Remember those cursed books in the five-eyed Miltank drawing? I'm locking myself in a tent with Joltik EXE and trying to decrypt or scan those books for any signs of magical encryption, aura signatures, or ideally a ghost that wants to whisper lore into my soul. Letting Wispin hover nearby for vibes and possible spectral translation. Logging everything into my private ghost research log. I'm gonna crack these secrets open like a haunted piñata. Pokemon Bonding Day. I call it Mental Health Floaty Day. I'm spending dedicated time with each of my Pokemon. We're doing weird trust exercises, obstacle courses, synchronized dance moves, whatever gets them to open up. Special focus on Walmart, because I want to see if he'll start trusting more than just Karen, and maybe stop spinning wildly every time I say fetch. I also prank Tick a couple times. Just, bug-type shenanigans.
What the hell?
I head back down to Route 1 alone, scanning for any sign of weird behavior. Pokemon acting strange, weird fog, cold spots, anything cursed. And I absolutely plant one of my crafted Pokeballs under a tree with a sticky note that says, "For the deserving." We'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay, she has 2 blue lure balls, 4 red level balls, 4 yellow moon balls.
Moonball.
Or possibly lightning balls, depending on method used. 2 green friend balls, 4 black heavy balls, and 4 white fast balls.
Okay, thank you, Ari.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Did you tell her thank you?
Yeah. You guys,
sound like Ari. What'd she say?
You guys make my life a living. She said, "Go suck a bag of cocks, Tick."
Why would she say that? I'm trying to be nice.
I also haven't made your life any difficult. I'm over here just creating. Just creating, man.
Me not sharing screen is amazing.
Tick, from the bottom of my haunted sticker-covered heart, fuck off.
That sounds more like Ari.
You said that?
But in a loving way. Now stop hoarding apricorns like a cryptid squirrel and go touch some grass that isn't cursed. Or do. Honestly, you do, you legend.
What did you say to her?
Wow.
I just said Tick says thank you.
No, bullshit. What'd you say?
Remember that comment about me not sharing screen with you is amazing?
Yeah, exactly. He said some shit.
Now, I hope you learned your lesson and you're done interrupting.
I didn't interrupt shit, and guess what? You just lost your present.
Well, I didn't say shit, you piece of shit!
You keep talking shit, too. You lost your present also.
I will need to know what balls she is attempting to craft.
Using up one day of downtime and some of my finest chaos chemistry, I crafted level ball, apricorn used, 1x red, bonus to catch if the wild Pokemon's level is lower than the user's. Design flare. I etched a creepy little smiley face on the button. If it blinks, that's your problem. Fast Premier Ball Hybrid Apricorn used, want function, aesthetic only, Premier base, but maybe gives slight bonus to speedy Pokemon, if Vaako allows. Design flare. Full gloss white with silver ghost runes. When you open it, it softly hisses. Probably fine. Friend Ball, Apricornia Green. Function. Increases friendship when catching a Pokemon. Mossy green casing with little Karen-style heart doodles. I absolutely used glitter. Karen helped. It's adorable. Let me know if Vaako wants to roll for success, strange side effects, or fingers crossed, a haunted one. Otherwise, they're now chilling in my inventory like emotionally unstable eggs, waiting to imprint on the first spooky lil freak we find.
It's a nat 20, which means she is successful on the first one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, I think she should get a bonus if she gets a nat 20 and she makes 2 balls out of 1. That's pretty fucking cool.
You know what? Yeah. She uses half and half on each one. So she's able to make 2 of those. So 2 level balls.
Hells yeah.
Are you telling me I ghost glamoured so hard I duplicated matter? Hell yes, I'm writing that down in my log as accidental ghost duplication event number 001, Ballsmith's Blessing. Probably means one of them is cursed and whispers secrets, but honestly, that just makes me want to use it more.
Also, Ari, what Pokeball would you like to bury in underneath a tree out of your whole set?
Oh, Auggie. Auggie, you know I've been thinking about this. There's only one choice. The Offering. 1 Premier Chaos Ball. Sleek, silver ghost runes. Hisses softly when opened. I swear one of them blinked at me when I held it too long. I take one of the twin Premier Chaos Balls, whisper something weird and heartfelt to it like, if a ghost finds you first, tell it I said hi. And I bury it under the apricorn tree we passed on Route 1. Right at the base, press gently into the roots, just deep enough to be hidden, just shallow enough to be found by a creature that deserves it. Or by something with unfinished business. I leave no marker, just vibes.
My days, right? Your boy has some goals in mind here. So I was pleasantly surprised when I checked my PC and I found out that the Professor Auggie laptop monster was actually a Ditto, which makes a hell of a lot more sense when I unlocked the Pokédex entry, because I didn't know what the fuck a Ditto was. So I now have a Ditto. So I start researching into this thing, and I realize, oh my god, I can use this thing to make eggs with pretty much anything. I just have to give it some sappy time. So at my house, upstairs in my bedroom there, I'm going to turn on some nice jazz music. You like jazz?
Did you fuck this Ditto?
Some nice jazz music. Relax. Some nice jazz. Okay, hold on, Vaako. If I fuck the Ditto, do I get a clone of me?
No.
Please?
Then you're
Please?
just gooing into some silly putty.
Please.
No.
Why?
You cannot fornicate with the Ditto.
I'm trying to figure out the egg system.
Yeah, so I am going to then release the Ditto in my room there, and I'm going to release the... Hold on.
Caterpie.
I gotta check the Cutie Fly in my bedroom there, and let them... according to the kind of books and stuff that I found on this, it says just to leave them alone. And yeah, the birds and the bees, the Pokemon birds and the Pokemon bees, the bee drills and the starlies. It says the best case scenario is to leave them alone for 9 hours of the day, and it will give you a decent chance of finding an egg between the two, as long as they don't hate each other. If they hate each other, you are not getting an egg, and as long as they are compatible. But since I have Owen, my Ditto, he's compatible with everything except Pokemon that cannot reproduce, such as legendaries. It takes 4 hours to try for an egg. I only get 1 chance per day. 4 hours gives me a 15. I roll a D100. 15 or lower, I get an egg. However, every additional hour I give them after the 4 hours gives me an additional 2 to my roll, until it maxes out at the 9-hour mark, which then gives me a 25 or lower for my roll. Sweet. So yeah, I'm going to spend at least day 1 doing this, and while they're making sweet, lovely nothings upstairs, I'm actually going to go outside and I'm going to play with my... I think I'm going to play with Caterpie for a little bit. For the 9 hours, I say a little bit, but for the 9 hours, I'm going to be outside, and Ari's kind of hanging out on Route 1 making Pokeballs. Not on Route 1, on the little tree area. So I'm going to go hang out with her for the 9 hours and then go back and see what horrors I open my bedroom door to.
Okay.
It's like a pile of gremlins.
You never know.
If one of them gets wet, although thankfully none of our water Pokemon. So go ahead and roll me a D100 for your first egg.
Give me fucking 20, dude. Fuck. Okay. So that's day 1 there.
Describe to me a little bit on exactly what you want to do with Caterpie.
So, I am actually going through and I am seeing what kind of flowers, because there's whole flower patches in that first area. I am seeing what kind of flower patches that Ariana Large likes to explore versus doesn't like to explore. And we are also spending that time hanging out. She's also getting quite acquainted with Karen and Wispin, who are out of their Pokeballs, also hanging out. But Karen is currently being babysat by Ari on these days.
Your second day, go ahead and roll me one more.
Okay, I will also say, though, the second day is not spent doing the same thing. The second day, boy, we got a bug obstacle course where her and Mainframe get to race.
Okay, so at that point, if that's going to be a thing before you do anything, how hard are you pushing Ariana through this obstacle course? Like, are you like, oh yeah, just go do it, have fun, like a kid?
Navy SEALs, bro, Navy SEALs.
Or are you like, we gotta get this shit?
Oh, me and Ari go hard in the me and Ari are, we're basically fucking twin siblings who are trying to constantly one up each other. So
okay, so you are.
Let me ask
pushing...
Ari to see, Ari. I actually join you for your day 2 when you're kind of doing your mini obstacle course, and I bring out my Caterpie named Ariana Large to race your Mainframe. How important is this race to you? Are you just gonna let me smoke you, or are you gonna put up some pressure against me?
Oh, no. You thought I'd just roll over because your Caterpie has a cute name and a functioning nervous system? Auggie. Sweetie. This race is war. Mainframe versus Ariana Large, the crawl to end them all. This isn't just an obstacle course. This is a battle of egos, a clash of chaotic children, and a full-blown documented event in my research logs titled Subject Augie's Little Worm. Hypothesis, talk shit, get spun. I'm pulling out everything. Karen is the judge, and I've already bribed her with emotional validation. Walmart is spinning in circles to cheerlead. He keeps yelling Mainframe go like it's Morse code. Joltik.exe is blasting MIDI versions of racing music from his tablet body. There's lag. It's horrifying. And Mainframe is frothing. He's got Splash prepped for crowd control and Tackle loaded for corner cutting. This worm has been waiting his whole life to ruin someone's self-esteem through cardio. So yeah, I'm putting on pressure. If Ariana Large wins, I'll shake her sticky little hand and pretend not to cry. But if Mainframe wins, he's demanding a belt, a trophy, and a dramatic spotlight for his post-race speech. Let's ride.
So, here's what I want then. Because you two are deciding to go Bali to the Wally.
Oh, hell yeah, bud.
I want both of you to roll a D20 and highest roll is the winner.
So this is Ari.
For the sake of it. So Ari gets Mainframe going, but for some reason it's not fully going. He's not into it. He's not an exercise boy. He's a brainy boy. So telling him he needs to like push through this, it's really not his thing. And he's not digging it.
I will say my favorite part about this is both Mainframe and Ariana Large are both adamant nature, which is the worst natures for these types to be.
Yep.
But it's pretty fucking good. This is Auggie. Don't crit fail, please, dear God.
Oh, it would be so good.
brother.
Yeah. So you were able to kind of coerce Caterpie into this whole spiel. Like, you're like, look, we're going to be the best friends, and we're just going to do this and win, and then that smug little Mainframe won't get a trophy. We'll have Ari make you a trophy. You're going to be the best. So Ari and ERrRORR gets going. Like, Mainframe goes, but he's not really happy about it. He's kind of going. But Ariana's moving. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Perfect. As Ariana Large is rounding the corner towards the last bend down the final obstacle, she stops briefly. Just probably a foot from the finish line.
Are you about to lightning McQueen my ass?
And she kind of looks back, and Mainframe is struggling to get over this last obstacle. And then she starts to glow. And as she's glowing, you hear this sharp noise come from the Caterpie. And then all of a sudden, the glowing fades, and this essentially sitting up green bean
God
is looking at you.
damn it.
And it just falls over. As
What?
Ariana evolves into a metapod just shy of the finish line.
Damn it.
Nice job.
And Mainframe finishes getting over the obstacle and scoots by while never breaking eye contact with the metapod.
Tortoise in the hair, you got fucked.
Okay, Ari, so I won this race convincingly. I had it won. I was a hero. I was a goddamn hero, spoken of like Paul Bunyan levels of mythology. And I was about 5 feet from the fucking finish line. And goddamn Ariana decides, oh, I'm doing so good in this race. Now would probably be a great time to fucking evolve into a useless little sack of fucking metapods. And so she just froze up, lightning McQueened her ass, and your Mainframe won the race. So congratulations. But I am the proud owner of a metapod. So that's pretty cool.
Oh my god, she evolved mid-sprint? Absolute diva move. Ariana Large went from heroic underdog to paperweight in 5 feet. Iconic. Mainframe is now insufferable. He's flexing non-existent muscles and calling himself the binary bullet. Congrats on the metapod, though. She may not run, but she sure as hell made history.
Can't believe it.
Binary bullet's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I have a metapod on my team. It took 2 days.
I will.
This is
I will adjust it, so yeah.
I'm doing the same thing for day 2 there for my Ditto and my Cutie Fly. So this is for the 25 or lower to see if I find an egg after my emotional race that day. God, suck a dick. God damn it. All right, day 3. I'm gonna do basically the same thing. Ari's just chilling there. She's making. What did she? Oh, she spent her day 3 hanging out with her Pokemon. I'm actually going to deposit Ariana for the time being, and I'm actually going to bring out my other bug, Turtlefish, which is my
name it Turtlefish.
Yeah, which is my Scatterbug, the Turtlefish. And I'm going to spend the day just kind of hanging out with Turtlefish and Ari and letting Turtlefish get acquainted with Mainframe.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of spend some time together, all just kind of hanging out, getting acquainted, being friendly, loving on each other.
Perfection.
For the sake of it, what is Turtlefish's nature, my friend?
Oh, Turtlefish. It loves turtles, it loves fish, and it has a rash nature.
Okay. So, for that, yeah, nothing too crazy, but you guys do spend the day easily getting acquainted with each other and becoming decent friends.
Perfection. That is what I'm looking for. So day 3, I roll my die, 25 or lower, right here. I'm gonna hit it, no problem. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
That's messed up.
That's fucking crazy.
That's messed up.
Wait, 1? Ditto.
1.
I'm checking your sperm. I'm physically gonna check your fucking sperm count, bud. We're gonna figure this out.
Check the hole, bro.
So I got 1 day left. And this day, Ari said she's kind of exploring Route 1. Well, I have thoroughly explored Route 1, so I'm going to do something a little more private and a little more personal. I'm going to make some food in my kitchen.
I got really worried there, too. It's all right.
I'm going to make some food in my kitchen. You should be worried. Using the Teddy Ursa meat that I harvested off of the evil Teddy Ursa.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm going to sit down with my Chew, and me and Chew are going to enjoy a lovely dinner with each other.
You're going to
spend the full day. Oh, me and Chew are going to eat the Teddy Ursa meat.
Okay, Chew is mildly hesitant. What I want you to do at first,
get him in his mouth.
I would like you make me an engineering / operation roll. This is just how well you can cook.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. I'm the world's greatest cook. You didn't know this?
Okay, yeah, not bad. It's not the best. You've definitely made better before, but it's not bad. So you and Chew kind of stares at it, slowly goes in for the first bite, but Chew does eat some of it.
Hells yeah.
Sick fuck.
Does. And this one I'm going to get a 17, baby. Let's go. I really thought I got 17, 85. Nope. That's crazy. I'm so upset I got fucking 26 on that.
Unfortunately, no breeding for you as of the moment.
So no eggs. I will say at the start of today, I am going to leave them in my room. And while I go back and rejoin with my friends, I'm going to leave a note for my mom that says, Mom, I want you to do me a favor.
Don't go in the room.
Every day, I want you to check upstairs and see if they have an egg. And if they do, put these Pokemon back of the balls. Because if I get multiple eggs, I'm going to be pissed, Mom. But my mom needs to check every day for me. So that way, if I do get an egg, it does need to be kept warm, and I do need to be notified.
On your way back, you meet up with Ari, and you meet up with Tick.
Bro?
Hello?
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 Hey.
What's up, bro?
Everybody there? Hello?
What's up? Where you been? I've been looking for you for like 4 days.
Oh, well, we got our gym badge. Did you get to see us beat the gym? Because we turned around and you just kind of disappeared.
No, I was there.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got our gym badge. Me and Ari actually kind of hung out back near our hometown for a couple days and just kind of caught our breath.
Oh, I've been kind of all over the place looking for you. Question: when you have a gym badge, do your Pokemons like you more?
No, they don't like you more, but they will respect and listen to you more.
Like how much? Like how much more? Like 6 more?
Well, this is probably like 8 more, I would say.
8 more.
Yeah.
So even like my little asshole dinosaur who wants to eat my foot every time I bring his ass out, he might be 8 more better.
Well, it depends on how powerful he is to begin with. It's kind of like a don't think of it as like stages. Think of it like entire. So there's 8 gym badges, right?
8.
Yeah, there's 8 gyms. You get 8 gym badges. If you get all 8 badges, pretty much anything is going to listen to you, man.
Oh, nice. Well, I better work on getting my first one.
That's
anyway, yeah, shit's been a little crazy here. I probably wouldn't spend too much time talking to the locals if you don't have to.
No, I just got to go talk to Maxwell.
Whoa, okay, that's fine. Let me go ahead of you. Don't let him see you. I need to ask him a question first, and then feel free.
Okay.
Let him see you is nuts.
Yeah, just stay here. I'll be.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that if you do me one favor.
Yep.
I want to go to Route 1 real quick. Get a wild encounter with you, and you send out your Miltank, so I can get a picture of this Miltank for Maxwell. I promised him.
That's fine. Milky Dog doesn't really do much, but just lay on her they's back and just milk for me.
Oh, that's fine. That's kind of the wildest thing you've ever said. No, I just want a picture of her essentially staring down.
Have you ever seen a Miltank with their legs spread? It's really weird.
Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, hold on, dog. Are you mind scooting out of the way there? Just send out your Milky Dog there.
Right now?
Yeah.
I call you Milky Dog. See that? That's how you do it.
Miss Brant.
Oh God.
Yeah, what's
that thing gonna do to my? What thing gonna do?
No, they're not gonna do anything. I just want a picture. So I then take a picture of Milky Dog staring down Miss Brant.
Oh, that thing's scary looking.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Brant. I love you.
Need more purple. Okay, it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. Just let me go ahead. I'll wave when it's ready for he can come over.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Make me nervous.
You're probably still the sponsorship thing is still all good. I talked to him about it. We had a little conversation. My name's Leo now. I'm a news reporter,
Leo.
and don't worry about it. Everything's fine. And I've been talking to a lot of people, and things are smooth and fine. I will say that gym leader fucked me. I don't have really anything, and everything's fine. I'll be right back. I'll wave, and that's the signal. The signal is one wave. I'll put my hand kind of straight out, like a 45-degree angle, up in the air.
I wouldn't do that. There's kind of some negative connotations around that.
Okay, I'll just wave then.
People might think you're an Elon Musk fan who died at a young age in this world.
Oh.
We talked about it. It was kind of weird. I think I cut that footage, but it's still technically canon.
You might need to cut this.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You stay here. I'll wave. I'll wave back to you. That's when it's ready. Okay. It should be like really quick. I knock on the door.
Hello?
Maxwell, it's me. It's Leo. Hey, bud. Whoa.
He comes out brandishing.
Keep old Betsy or Beanie, whatever your name was. Keep it low, bud. It's Leo. Everything's fine. I got my. No. Everything's fine. I got my eye on everything on here. Everything's fine. I've been keeping an eye for your safety and everything here. So the bad people have not come yet. And like I said, I think I got this thing figured out. I went and talked to him. So I was wondering, did you have that ticket to the Brave North gondola? I can make this all good and you'll be safe.
Well, I do apologize, Leo. I don't have a ticket, but I do have pass to allow you to, of course, gain access with someone who potentially does have a pass.
So wait, you have a pass for me to go with somebody who already has a pass?
Correct. Unfortunately, you must have a ticket at least the first time using the gondola, as you very well know, being from Brave North yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Brave North. I know how it works. I'm just making sure because I lost mine. Like I said.
Correct. This specific piece of parchment will allow you to tag along, and you said that Auggie has.
Yeah. Augie's got me. He's got one of those things.
So this will allow you to accompany him up to the city when you decide.
Well, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much. I will happily take that. And like I said, I'll go talk to those ruffians and make sure you all stay safe. And I've also been talking to Auggie, and he is so excited to talk to you and give you good news. Are you ready for good news? I know you are ready for good news because you're holding that gun like it's the last thing you'll ever hold. Hold on one second. Let me get him over here. I wave to Auggie. Bro!
He doesn't give any second for anyone to talk other than himself.
Ari, I'll be right back.
Maxwell, guess who's here?
Hey, Max, how you doing, man?
As you approach Maxwell, you see him brandishing this rather large...
Put it down, Maxwell, it's fine. Shotgun. Keep it low, bud.
It's currently just holding it down, so the barrel's
Okay, keep
down.
it low. Keep it low. The floor is your enemy. Pointed at that. Thanks, bud.
This is player to DM. You mean to tell me you introduced a shotgun into this world that has tick in it?
Yep.
That's a choice, bro. That's
we haven't gotten there yet.
Welcome to Rednecks and the shit Tick has thrown at me.
Yeah, but what is stopping Tick from breaking into this guy's house in the middle of the night and stealing the shotgun now?
Him brandishing the shotgun.
Slept for 4 days.
He's been freaking on edge as shit because of Tick.
Fucking rubbing it for 4 goddamn days.
He's been panicked so bad it's fucking Tick's fault.
Okay, this is fucking crazy. I can't believe you introduced this. You introduced Chekhov's gun officially into.
He did. It's gonna go up.
That's
one point.
crazy. That is crazy.
August, how are you, young man?
Well, Max, I'm doing pretty good considering this, and I show him my shiny gym badge.
Well, if that isn't some impressive feat, I assume you beat Goldie at her own game?
Oh, that we did.
Well then, young man, as of course as you might as well know, a deal is a deal.
And he reaches into this little kind of side cabinet that you would usually put like keys or your mail in or
your shotgun or...
No, the shotgun goes above the mail.
Tick, you know where it's at, bro. Tick, you know where the gun's at now.
He told me.
He told me, yes. Planned that last time. He hands you this business card.
Oh,
That says
relax,
trainer
bro.
sponsorship.
Personal conversation.
It says trainer sponsorship, and on the other side of it, it says, I, Maxwell III of Maxwell's Farms of Kelpbrush, do hereby sponsor August in his endeavors to conquer the league challenge of the Rowaid region. And he hands you this paper, this note, business card, and he goes, well, with that, August, I would like to procure your winnings and sponsorship.
Is that all handwritten? Is that all handwritten on there?
It is not. It is an official thing.
Maxwell, if you
all
could...
all businesses in the Rowaid region have the ability to sponsor and can reach out to the league to essentially have these created to give to trainers.
Can you re-say that last part, bud? Tick got a little excited.
Pardon me? Who?
My name's Leo. Hi, Leo. I'm Leo.
Did you say that? Do you have a tick?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh, it's gross, bro.
Denise.
No.
Get the fire.
No, a tick as in like like Tourette's kind of tick. I don't have Tourette's. I'm not saying I have Tourette's, but I kind of twitch and tick sometimes.
You're digging a hole here.
Well, I definitely apologize, and I hope that gets taken care of eventually.
Yeah, that's gross, bud. That's gross.
As I was saying, Denise, ignore the fire poker.
Why is that gross? Why is that gross?
Go ahead.
Mental illness is gross.
This particular amount is the reward for reaching your first gym and conquering the task I have set for you as your sponsor. And he hands you a small envelope. That should be plenty to get you at least to the next gym challenge.
Well, I really appreciate that there.
What are those,
Maxwell.
like pieces of bread? What is that?
Well, as Augie's sponsor, one of two things has occurred. He has procured...
Yeah, I'm a journalist.
He has procured himself a victor over the first challenge in the league.
Oh, okay, I'm writing this down.
Perfect. And he has accepted the sponsorship from Maxwell Farms.
Yeah, Maxwell, M-A-M-A...
No, M-A-X. M-A-X, W-E, double L.
Double L? How do you spell
Double L.
Okay, yep, got it.
He has received his first sponsorship funding of 2,000 credits.
What the fuck? Yeah, oh god, 2,000, yeah, okay.
He leans in a little bit. Thankfully, it's a tax write-off, so it really doesn't affect it.
Good one. Good job, Maxwell.
Nice.
But this is the sponsorship for your...
Was that off the record, that part, or was that on the record?
That one was definitely off the record.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Maxwell, I actually had one more question for you, because I really do appreciate this, but
Yes.
I was wondering if we could sweeten the deal on both ends there. And I was wondering if you would be willing to give me 3 bottles of Moo Moo milk for every gym badge I collect, and in turn, every single gym fight, I will then pull out and brandish your logoed bottle of Moo Moo milk and kind of brandish it to the as if I'm going to heal my Pokemon, even if I don't decide to, so people know who my choice of Moo Moo milk is.
Maxwell, I also have a question. I have 2 empty bottles. I've never tasted it before. Can I have some milk?
Well,
For journalistic integrity?
We very well might have a small amount of milk in it.
Oh, like 2 bottles worth? Perfect. I have 2 empty bottles right here. I'll pull them out of my backpack.
Well, they're in the fridge. They would potentially...
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay.
have-
Oh, you're going to give me 2 free full bottles of milk? That's awesome. It's going down. I'm writing this down. 2 free bottles from
Apologize. Do you have a tick as well?
Maxwell.
What was
Hello?
that, Maxwell?
Does he have a tick as well? Is that what's going on?
No, he just has full board Tourette's.
Oh, young man, I am so very sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Fuck.
Oh, that's just very inappropriate. Anyway.
It just happens. I'm sorry. I'll write it down. I'll write that down too. So you're gonna give me 2 free bottles of milk? That's amazing, Maxwell's.
Oh, what's that, Maxwell? You said the farmhand up there would like to give a specific interview to Tick right now regarding his journalism and what this farm does?
Shit!
Yeah, Tick, you want to go up there and talk to the little
You're
farmhand?
an asshole! You're an asshole!
He just literally goes and has his nephew, or his grandson, pardon me, go over and grab 2 bottles
Ma'am!
of milk out of the fridge and
Auggie here. Unfortunately, the monetary gain is something that is given to you via the league in our behalf, whereas this is strictly from Maxwell Farms too.
Ma'am, got some milk? Ma'am.
Gotcha. So, would you like to do that deal that I talked about to kind of widen your brand there as well?
So I have 2 empty bottles here, ma'am. Do you fill up milk here?
It is so hard to concentrate.
Maxwell said to bring you bottles to you.
I apologize.
And you fill them up.
Raw tank milk is not good for humans.
No, I'm not going to drink it. He asked me to fill it up and then bring it back over to him.
Well, that, sir, unfortunately, that's something that'll have to come from Maxwell. I apologize.
If you come from Maxwell, I wrote it down right here. I wrote it down in my notebook here. From Maxwell, go talk to Pigtail Lady and get the... Why is the milk tank walking away? Why is the milk tank walking away from me?
More than happily to take you up on your...
That would be awesome. And of course, I don't expect 3 free bottles now. Because I didn't brandish it in our first fight. We didn't talk about this beforehand, but I do still have those 2 bottles that you graciously refilled for me previously, and so I will be brandishing one on gym fight number 2 there.
They're causing a bit of a ruckus with the milk tanks. I apologize. You'll have to vacate the premises.
I'll tell you what, Auggie. You said you came from Iron Sweep?
Fence. You have a fence.
What was that, Maxwell?
You said you came from Iron Sweep, your hometown of Iron Sweep?
Yes, sir.
I will ensure that your home is fully stocked with as much of the milk tank milk as you could possibly need.
Oh, that's awesome, Maxwell. Thank you very much. And
come here.
One last little gesture of good faith. I did promise you this here, so I wanted to give you this printout.
What are you looking at?
And I now hand him his picture with the soul rights of the milk tank staring down a terrifying Heracross.
Come here. Don't look at me.
God, Auggie. Is that a battle between you and the milk tank?
No, I stood behind the milk tank. I'm not in the picture. All he can see in the picture is the milk tank, and the camera is behind the milk tank.
Somebody took it, so he's assuming it was you who took the picture.
Yes, but the milk tank is the one. I was standing behind the milk tank, and the Heracross was facing towards us.
Well, August, that is a fine display of valor as a milk tank stands her ground against a very, I guess the word as you kids use nowadays would be
your parents don't love you.
Enemy.
That would be. And then
Max, don't love it.
I did have one more question for you.
Of course.
Where did you... I kind of had an incident on Route 1.
Do you have any milk? Do you have any milk inside your house?
I actually got attacked by a bear.
My house was haunted. Someone came and helped
down
me.
On Route 1.
I don't know.
And it nearly killed me. You can kind of see the scars on my arm for it was biting me. So I would very much like to purchase a gun in self-defense. Do you know where did you buy yours from? Where could I procure a weapon such as yours?
Well, unfortunately, August, this particular item has been passed.
I robbed the girl.
Things, of course, can be purchased, but it does take much more of a...
You don't rob the girl. She smacks you in the face and walks away. So, the only place, as he informs you, to receive any type of weaponry would be in Hollow Rend City.
Have some milk. I have 2 bottles. I'll give you like $1.
All right. I really appreciate. And is that kind of like an off the grid thing, or is that like I can officially buy a weapon there?
Don't ignore me. I'm human.
There's definitely people out there who procure humanity's self-defense over, of course, Pokémon's. And there are, of course, those who reverse the other way. Well, the ones who revere humanity's self-preservance are the ones who you'd be looking for in Hollow Rend.
Okay, perfection. Well, thank you very much, Maxwell. It has been very nice to see you. I will take these 2 bottles your nephew handed me for Tick, and I will make sure to pass those on. So, thank you.
Have a good day, August, and good luck.
I'm not sure who this Tick guy is. I'm Leo.
All right, I accepted a sponsorship on behalf of one of the local farms around here, so that is something for you to keep in mind in the future, that if there's a certain business that you like, maybe you can ask them for a sponsorship and they'll give you bonus rewards for doing bonus challenges during your gym battles to kind of give them publicity there, like brand shout outs, things such as that.
As Tick catches back up to you, I have a lovely handprint across his face.
Local farm sponsorships now officially on the Ari radar. Next gym, I'm walking in like, this soul-crushing double battle is brought to you by Hauntland Farms. Locally grown, spiritually tormented. You know I'm going to find the weirdest business possible and turn it into an unhinged brand deal. Also, Tick trying to rob a child and failing? Absolutely on brand. He probably tripped over his own sinister intentions. Or the kid out-criminaled him. Either way, I'm framing it in the lab journal under Tick's ongoing war with morality.
I'm gonna fight you, Ari. I have a bottle. I have one bottle you can have.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, bro. I add the empty bottle to my PC.
Where's your PC at?
I mean, to my bag. Where's your PC at? Relax. Speaking of PC real quick, though, I am going to... Of course, my team is fully healed. I'm as pretty much stocked up as I could possibly want to be.
Because I don't know what type of syrups it is. There's like tree syrups. There's like fruit syrups. Probably vegetable syrups. Maybe animal syrups. We can go see if we can get more steps of syrups. I like that plan. Real quick, I'm actually going to... Not yet. Very soon, I'm going to access my PC. Why is there... What the fuck is that? I'm bringing my boy out. This is Shia LaBeouf. Get back!
I love that he can just torment you with a monkey.
Bang, 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 bang.
I have a...
bonking his stick on the ground.
I have a gun in a bat's asshole!
Ari... me and Tick are actually going to go back south because there is a syrup factory that we haven't even looked at, really.
Syrups! Ari, there's syrups!
I would... me and Tick are going to go south. What would you like to do? Would you like to join us or kind of look around here more or do what?
What are you guys doing today? We're going south. Back the routes everybody's seen. We're going that way.
Oh, Auggie. A syrup factory? That place is either adorably wholesome or a front for paranormal sap-based horror. So yes, I'm coming. There could be haunted bottling equipment, sticky ghosts, maple-themed cults. Also, I refuse to let Tick explore anything flammable unsupervised. So yeah, pack your pancakes. I'm heading south with you two. Let's find out if this syrup's sweet, cursed, or both.
Pack your pancakes is amazing. Yeah, so if you just want to fast travel us into the... I actually... Do you mind if we stop at the lab real quick, Tick?
What? Yeah. Am I allowed back in there?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, are these mashed potatoes over here? I smell mashed potatoes.
Bro, come here.
Look at this thing. This video game? What is this?
Okay, most of this has been destroyed, I will say. Tick. This trophy case right here, completely smashed open.
That's where I got my badge. You gave me the badges from?
Yeah. This TV is no longer there. It is now in a pile on the floor, completely shattered. This bookcase has a giant hole in the back of it. This big green thing... This big green thing is... The mashed potatoes are gone. I believe Fruck is holding them as a held item. The fridge... the freezer has 2 Otter Pops in it, if you like Otter Pops. Karen loves Otter Pops.
More Otter Pops in it.
I'll take 1 Otter Pop.
You get an orange Otter Pop.
Hey.
Fuck! I put it back with the other Otter Pop.
You get a blue Otter Pop.
Fuck! I want the orange one.
Take the orange one back.
Okay.
All right, we're kind of looking at the professor's lab real quick, kind of sneaking in here while he's still no longer here, and I'm showing you guys the damage I did while I broke in.
I ate the Otter Pop.
There is a blue Otter Pop in the freezer. Would you like an Otter Pop? Or to give one to your Pokemon? I gave a purple one to my Karen a couple days ago, and Tick just swallowed an orange one whole like a monster.
I pelicaned it!
You did pelican it, bro!
Oh my god. He just raw-dogged an Otter Pop? No chew? That's not a man. That's a cryptid with a death wish. Anyway, blue Otter Pop? Hell yes. That's the best flavor, and also definitely the most haunted. I'm taking one, holding it up to the freezer light like it's sacred, and whispering, "You are now emotionally bonded to me." I hand a piece to Wispin, because she vibes with it. Icy, mysterious, possibly blueberry adjacent. Mainframe tries to chew it sideways. It doesn't go well. Also, side note, the freezer hum is weirdly off-key. I don't trust it. There might be a ghost in the ice tray. Just saying.
What is
Eat the Otter Pop the long way.
She's so funny, bro.
It's freaking crazy.
Are these posters still here?
I am checking for one thing in particular. I just want to show Tick something. Tick?
Bro, what are these posters?
Don't worry about them. You've already seen those posters.
Okay.
Come over here.
Yep.
So I show Tick... Jesus Christ. I show Tick this busted open display case chamber.
Yeah. At the moment you walk over and you still step into what is wet fluid on the ground.
What's this shit?
It's fine. I kept a jar of it.
And this single tank that is around the fluid circle is completely smashed and open.
What's this juice?
Whatever was in it is now gone.
So you see these little pink chewed up gumball looking things, Tick? In these two
So
chambers?
surprisingly, Auggie, when you look into these two that initially had those gelatinous looking blobs,
I don't see shit.
they are now gone.
Oh. Well, sucks to suck, bro. I was going to try to get you a ditto.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure where it went. There's no inclination that they got broken out or anything, but yeah, they are currently MIA.
Also, I will say, though, Ditto can transform into, like, a laptop, so it might have just transformed into fluid. So they could still be in there.
Here?
It could still be in there. I would say, when you get some downtime, maybe come back and try to bust one of these tanks open.
Okay.
But yeah.
Are there any trench coats in this file and these closing dressers?
There are... Do me a favor, Auggie. Remind me how many you took.
I took 2 lab coats.
No, I don't want a lab coat. I want a trench coat.
There is not. There is just a lab coat.
Okay. I pushed them all over.
That's fucked up. Okay, they are pushed over.
Perfect.
Okay.
I want to do 2 things while I'm here real quick, right before we leave. I'm picking up this Ultra Ball kind of underneath this couch.
Okay, the Ultra Ball.
What the fuck?
You may have thrown and misplaced.
Maybe. I am also... I just want to do a quick scan around the room. I want to see if there's any cameras here.
Okay, go ahead and
check
make
before.
If you're actually looking, make me an investigate. If you're just kind of peering around, make me a perception.
Oh no, your boy is fucking searching, dog. Fuck.
Give me
Doesn't
a
look
search.
like it.
Yeah, bro, help me find some cameras out here.
Why didn't we look before? I touched everything.
Oh, it's okay. I destroyed this lab, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Nat 20.
look like anything.
All right, yeah, Ari, I'm searching the lab real quick, so I want to make sure we don't get caught. So I'm searching around for hidden cameras with Tick. Would you like to join us, or are you just going to kind of let us... that you don't really give a shit? What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm absolutely checking for cameras. You two just confessed to casual felony with frozen snacks in a lab owned by our boss. If there's footage, I need to know so I can 1. Erase it. 2. Save it for blackmail. 3. Possibly edit it into a training montage. I crack my knuckles, whisper to joltic.exe, and start scanning the corners, vents, and anywhere a creepy professor might install surveillance for research purposes. Let's see if the lab's watching us, or if we're alone with our Otterpop sins.
Go ahead and make me her investigate. Yeah. Ari looks around the room, kind of a little more focused than the two of you trying to deal with the chaos that is you two. No cameras.
Thank God.
Well, let's go. I'm out of here.
Does this also count for the downstairs as well, or are we going to make separate rolls for downstairs to make sure there's no cameras?
If you want to look downstairs, on the way up, I mean, you didn't really notice anything.
I will just say, can these rolls count also for downstairs, or do you want us to make separate? Okay.
No, we can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the professor isn't really like, yeah, people are going to steal. This is meant to be a place where kids get their start for the Pokemon journey.
It just really sucks for him, and is very convenient for us that at the same time there was an entire break-in at the syrup factory. So.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird coincidence.
Yeah, that's a really weird coincidence. Let's go to the syrup factory.
Okay, you guys head out and head south towards the syrup factory, which I need to find the map for. There we go.
Is that syrup?
Huge open area that is the syrup factory.
I mean, I used to come play here when my mom was at work. My mom never let me inside, though.
Your mom worked at the syrups factory?
She still does. She might be in there now. I don't know what the deal is.
There's nobody allowed left.
That's what I'm saying. But my mom's not home. This is why I'm confused. My mom just disappears for fucking 9 hours a day then. Because my mom has not been home. Every time I go home, my mom's not fucking there. No, because I've talked to her a couple times, but she's always coming home from work. But the syrup factory's been shut down.
Or somebody talked to you on like the phone or something?
No, I saw her. I went up, talked to her, asked her for a cell phone, and my mom laughed in my face and told me I asked for too much.
Oh, I mean, do you?
Syrup factory overview. Located southwest of the lab, clearly industrial, but also weirdly charming. The red vents on top feel like they're trying to whistle ominously. There's a drainage chute dumping something blue into the nearby stream. Probably syrup, maybe cursed sap. I kind of want to touch it. Barrels everywhere. Equals bonus loot or maple demons hiding in plain sight. The garden path up top is sus. It's too tidy. That statue's 100% hiding something underneath. Tick better not fall into a vat. Auggie better not start narrating like a syrup commercial. And I better walk out of here with a mysterious sticky item I can't explain. Let's open the door. Let's poke the sugar beast.
Can you really just say sugar beast?
Yeah.
What statue is she talking about?
I assume the dick statue, but I don't know why you call it.
The statue itself seems to just be some sort of modern architecture.
Oh.
It does say Iron Sweep Sap Factory around the little red writing bit that's on it. But it's nothing too crazy.
Monkey's a fucking crazy
You used
person.
to climb on this particular statue when you were a kid.
Jack!
Much like the Grookey is now doing.
All right, well, Shia LaBeouf kind of wants... Shia, can I trust you to play here? Shia kind of runs down, and I've spent... let me look at Shia real quick. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna... Shia, can I leave you out here to play, bud? So, Shia, I'm going to leave him off my team just while we kind of look at this place, even if we can get inside. I'm just going to let him kind of play outside for a little bit.
Okay.
Tweet, 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 tweet. I missed you so much.
Jesus.
Rock, I love you. Tweet, tweet. Also, it's just a normal statue. It has a plaque underneath that notates this is a syrup factory. But other than that, it's a normal statue. Grookey really likes the statue, though. Anything in terms of... She said she wants to scan for ghost activity. Joltik is already hovering. Wispin is slowly rotating.
Not really. Unfortunately, much like was said prior in an endeavor by somebody, this location seems to be very devoid of Pokemon. You can see them flying overhead at a higher distance, but nothing really down low interacting.
I was going to try to go inside. I was trying to think that if we could get one of those Pokemons that are flying around kind of lower, I can befriend it and send it flying through the door and cause all kind of chaos inside. Then we can go right by like a distraction, and then we can go behind it.
Oh. Well, let's...
Do you have like a pile of birdseed or something in your pocket? What do you got?
You want to just knock real quick and see if that works? Maybe they're gone. It's been like 4 days, 5 days.
Well, the door's open. There's no door. They tore the door off the building.
Knock, knock.
Ass hat.
Knock, knock.
I'm going in.
So as you approach the door to this particular factory,
Look out. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Don't touch me!
Tweet, tweet.
Get off me!
Tweet.
What the? Oh, wait. I have a saw.
you can see it is now. This is not a representation that they are covered with wood. It is
Bro, it's got wood on it. It's got wood on it. I got a saw.
Hold on.
Dick. It is a representation that it is completely barred off from the outside. No one is able to enter the factory at this very moment.
Now,
are these just glass windows?
let me ask you a question, Tick.
Yep.
Were you just playing a character earlier, or are you actually a fireman? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
I have to look at you in the eyes when I see you.
Are you actually a fireman?
I've dabbled in fireman things.
What I will say, I just know this as a person, right? I'm pretty sure factories have to have multiple entry points because of fire hazards. I don't think they can only have one front door.
You wish, Mother Yucker, this is Pokemon.
Okay. I would also like to notate, Tick.
Are these just glass?
Yeah, this is a glass building, bro.
I have a hammer.
You do have a hammer.
You really gonna try to hammer into the factory that I've clearly
Try?
off?
Try? Sir?
Yeah, very clearly try.
Wait.
This is gonna end up being a 30-minute attempt, and you ain't gonna get in. I'm gonna
Do you think we can go through this tunnel? There's like a tunnel over here. We can go right through it.
Miss
Brant? Oh, God!
What happened? They spent 40 minutes trying to break into a factory that is not ready for them yet.
I just don't get... My mom works here, sir. Where's my mom going every day, then?
Who knows now?
Does she come on with... When she gets paid, how does the pay look like?
But she doesn't walk in with a stack of $1 bills. I don't know.
I wasn't suggesting that. That's weird that you'd think that.
What are you inferring from the fact that I just said...
Well, I don't know. Does she walk in with $1 bills and you're trying to hide it now? That seems like that's something you'd hide.
It kind of seems
really
weird
angry
that
about
you're fixating on the $1 bill aspect.
I'm trying to help.
What are you
Hold on.
inferring?
I'd look in the eyes here. Hold on.
Stop. How does this? Let me ask you a question. How does this make you feel?
Are you okay? Are you standing on your head?
I'm dumping my bottle.
You're
of milk
pouring your
out
drink on me. I mean,
I'm just saying, you're the one who said my mom actively works in this building, sir. So now, as a person, I am concerned that my mom is not in this fucking building. That makes me want to break in and see what the hell's going on.
That's a weird thing for you to want to do, but yeah, I get it.
How tall
Why would that be a weird thing? If your mom disappeared for 8 hours a day and the place she worked at your entire childhood, you go in and it is barred off. And it is barred off. I am a fucking this is it. I don't have any siblings. My little sister died of a fucking miscarriage, and my dad walked out like a piece of shit.
Congratulations, he's adding family members.
No, I already did.
My family died in a fire.
Is that why you're a fireman?
That's why I dabbled.
Maybe you should.
I tried to put it out with a blanket.
Maybe you should have went.
How tall do you think that roof is? I don't want to talk about it.
We can go through the smokestacks on the roof, bro.
That's what I'm saying. How tall is the roof? How can Fruck carry you?
No.
Can Drifloon carry us?
No. Fruck and
what
Drifloon.
What if we blow into the hole on the bottom of Drifloon? Does it make him like more buoyant?
No. You guys are trying so hard for a thing that's not going to happen. I'm letting you know that right now.
I have a telescoping mirror. That's how long is my telescoping mirror? It doesn't have a length.
Okay. Well, since this world isn't cool, let's just go back to the other town. Tell Vaako I said cowardice is the true fire hazard. You're telling me this place?
I'm getting shit from an AI now, really?
You're telling me this place is made of glass, has more escape routes than a video game tutorial level, 4 wide open chimney tubes to drop in like haunted Santa Claus, and we're still locked out? No. Unacceptable. I'm standing outside this factory like, if this place is so sealed off, explain why I can hear the syrup whispering my name. I'm logging this site as suspiciously inaccessible, with a big red flag next to it that says narrative BS detected.
Okay, well, let's head back north. Another note, don't speak to Anthony on the way up. Let's go.
Okay.
Bro, there's a duck.
I sent her the picture.
Oh, my God, Nugget? That's my duck? The little freak that's been trailing me since the Route 1 sticker incident? The one that shrieked and ran when I tried to pet it? Okay, no, this is personal now. I walk up, slowly, arms crossed like a mom outside a PTA meeting, and just go, hey, you ghosted me. If Nugget looks at me with those big innocent eyes, I'm gonna break. I leave one of my fast premier chaos balls near the fence. Not to catch him, just to tempt fate. He knows where to find me when he's ready.
So as she walks up, you walk up, Ari, and begin essentially yelling mom obscenities at this duck. It just stares at you and then starts screaming and running the other direction.
Oh my God!
It is currently just panic freaking out in this.
Somebody step on it!
Oh my God, it's doing the spiral again, the spiral. Okay. Deep breath. I drop to one knee, look this panicked duck in the eyes, and in the calmest voice I can muster, I say, listen to me, you little sentient stress ball. I don't know what eldritch syrup entity imprinted on your tiny soul, but you've seen me. You followed me. And now you're screaming like I'm here to turn you into confit. Hash Ari's move. I slide one of my homemade friend balls through the fence, gently, slowly. I whisper, if you want out, take the deal. No force, just vibes. Either Nugget accepts the bond or he lives forever in the Shrieking Cow compound. The choice is his.
Do I see the duck?
At this point, everyone sees the duck.
Okay. That's a pretty good move.
The duck, as she's slowly chiming in, stops, stares at her, stares over at Ticklin.
Dead goddamn eyes.
Stares back at Ari, runs and jumps into the pond. The entire way screaming.
Is that my fault?
Tick. Tick. I say this with love, but you have the energy of a man who has accidentally eaten ghosts before. You spooked my duck. I don't know if it was my offer, or your looming presence, or the fact that you smell like theft and otterpop regret, but Nugget dove into that pond like it was a portal to the underworld. I walk up to the fence, crouch, and just mutter, when you're ready, Nugget, I'll be waiting. Then I turn to Tick, dead serious. If you scared away my chaos soulmate, I swear to Arceus I'm gluing your shoes to a mill tank. Let's move on, but this isn't over. The duck has chosen mystery.
Oh, good.
There's Anthony. Don't talk to Anthony. We gotta go.
Who the fuck is Anthony?
I think that's his name, this old bitch over here.
Jesus. All right. Well, we head north, and she leaves the Psyduck behind. We'll see if it continues to follow. Or if
Psyduck
Tick is fucking scared it away.
So, you all continue your journey.
I've been here.
To Route 2.
What do you mean you've been here? What the fuck? Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum,
I've been here.
bum, 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 ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum.
Okay, so
You step onto Route 2. Those of you who have not necessarily been
I've never been here.
you overlook this large expanse
Monkey.
that kind of heads downhill. You're able to see almost the entirety of the route from where you currently stand. Between various levels of shrubbery, Pokemon jumping in and out of grass, trainers eagerly awaiting either their next battle or next random Pokemon encounter, or perhaps just spending some quality time together. You are able to view almost the entire route just in and of itself in one look as you enter Dawnbrush Expanse.
Dawnbrush Expanse is kind of wild. I asked Ari. Ari says she wants to send out Joltik.exe in case we get into a battle or something else happens. Well, yeah, I am going to, I assume just straight off the bat, are these people saying anything to me as we walk onto the route in their line of sight?
So they aren't directly paying attention to you yet. They seem to be talking amongst themselves, but they are kind of keeping an eye across the way, but they are just kind of backs to you as you guys essentially approach.
I would like to walk up and say,
We can rob them.
"Hey guys, how's it going?"
I scream in their face.
Jesus.
What? What are you screaming in their face?
No, just hello. As loud as I can.
You're very weird. Anyway.
I was worried you couldn't hear me.
Oh, we can.
Monkey.
The entire route heard you.
My name's Auggie. What are your guys' names?
Auggie, that's a interesting name.
I'm the world's greatest trainer.
That's a
soon to
rude
be.
thing to say.
Soon to
I
be.
see. My name is Antoine, and this is my sister Julia.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That's weird.
Are you guys look really rich, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, being in
Why are you touching her like that?
Relax. What? He's not even touching her.
What?
You guys look really rich.
Well, being that we are a higher class of trainer than your standard, well, we should be.
How much higher class are we talking here?
Well, if you must know, we are on our way to Brave North to participate in a Pokemon contest.
What contest?
My sister Julia actually poses her Pokemon in the beauty contest.
Oh. Do you guys know about poffin making?
Excuse us 1 second. I need to speak to Auggie because he said the wrong word. I want to make sure it's the right word. Bro, come here. Don't you? Leave the monkey. No, leave the monkey.
No. He comes with me.
Listen.
Leave the monkey.
They're going to Brave North. Okay, I didn't want to tell you this, but to get to Brave North, you have to have a ticket.
Oh.
Yeah. They must have one. So we can pretend like we have tickets too. And if we bet during a match on tickets for us for theirs, like slips, then we can take their tickets and they can't go. Then we can win the beauty contest with whatever we want. We get rid of all the competition.
That's actually pretty genius. I actually already have a ticket to Brave North.
Okay, listen. First of all, I didn't want to tell you this either. I got my badge as well.
Oh,
but
so you also have a ticket.
Relax. I didn't. The bitch fucked me.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. We gotta whisper. They might hear us. Calm down, Antoine. I wasn't talking to you.
Was she taking turns, or can I
Listen.
go back?
No, it wasn't a good fuck.
Oh.
She didn't give me a fucking ticket. She fleeced me. She fleeced me, and
Damn.
I was the hero. My name is in the book. I'm Jeff the hero. It's in the book. I won my badge. I have it here. I pull the badge out. I flash it to Auggie real fast. Then I put it away in my pocket real quick. I don't want Ari to see. She gets jealous. Anyway.
Was that a badge?
No, man, you calm down. I'm just talking to Auggie over here, just saying fun things. She fucked me. I need to get a goddamn ticket. So we need to rob these kids. Not rob. We need to win these tickets off these kids. You and Ari can take them. I'll make sure the win happens. You got to make sure the bet goes through.
So, you guys ever use Poffins?
Hey, Julia.
Yes, of course we do. My sister, it helps.
What kind of shampoo do you use?
I'm actually brand new to training. I literally just have. I got my Grookey here, and then a couple other bugs I caught on Route 1. But other than that, I also have my little bird, which was my starter that I have.
Julia.
So I'm not like really good with battling, and I'm definitely not good with that. But I recently got some Poffins, and I'm just wondering, like, could you guys maybe have a battle with me so I can get stronger and smarter?
We can most definitely do so, but what per se does the Poffins have to do with anything?
Oh, no, I was just wondering, like, maybe you guys could teach me a thing or two about battling, and then seeing how that goes, maybe you could teach me a thing or two about the contest, because I would also like to join in on a contest.
Well, we would more than happily accept the challenge.
Julia, you think I can win the beauty contest, Julia? Julia.
You might be. Do you have a Pokemon?
Thank you. No, I mean me.
It's a contest for Pokemon.
I don't know why they gotta be so supremacist. Why can't I join?
Supremacist.
Is that the right word? Stringent?
It's specifically a Pokemon
Racist?
contest.
Just discriminatory?
Yeah, it'd be like if you were like, why can't I join this dog race?
Yeah, I can run on all fours.
I'd pay to see it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would. That gets weird.
Julia, do you think this monkey's too close to me?
I mean, he's kind of cute.
Okay, relax.
What? Is he not?
So yeah, would you guys
monkey.
Would you guys like to battle?
Doubles. Absolutely doubles. Rich kids are my favorite targets. They always bring overpowered nonsense and cry when they lose. I want to ruin a spoiled heir's day with style. Send me in with Joltik.exe to start. Let's make their wallets cry. Let's make them regret not hiring security. Let's dance, Auggie.
No, I'm a writer. I'm a writer by trade. I'm from the island of Almia. I've never been to Brave North. I've heard you need a badge, a ticket to get onto some kind of. I think they pronounce it Gongadula. I'm trying to write a story about it, and it's kind of weird because everybody says you got to win this badge from the trainer to get your ticket to there, and I'm like, well, I'm not a trainer, so how do I get a badge? They're like, you're a dumb piece of shit, and I'm like, come on, you don't gotta be mean. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get my own ticket.
There's definitely ways to do so without the ticket.
Oh, that's interesting. What are the ways? I'll get my pen out. Let me get the pen ready. Get my book
Can we
out.
go into battle while you guys talk about this?
I don't know if you'd like. We can.
I just want to see the ticket. I just want to see what it looks like.
The most aggressive team
I'm just trying to battle and learn about
what team?
Poffins.
I'm not on a team at all. I'm a writer. I'm trying to get information for my stories.
I'm being yelled at by two people at once, and I've done nothing wrong.
I'm yelling at Julia.
I did nothing wrong. You yelled at me. I just want to battle and learn about how to use Poffins.
Julia.
So what do sweet Poffins do? Because I have 2 sweet Poffins.
Sweet Poffins actually allow you to increase your Pokemon's cute factor.
Oh, that's probably good for you when you want to get into that little competition.
Well, they definitely help.
Are they?
Yeah, but you said they do increase the cuteness. You would want them then.
Well, a Pokemon who gets to eat their favorite food is always more happy and just looks adorable.
So do you just jam a bunch of food in his mouth and see what he likes, or how does it work?
No, so usually by the way a Pokemon acts, it will kind of describe kind of what they like, and obviously just putting them in front of different things will help.
Are you talking about natures?
Yeah, whether they're a little more.
That's all you had to say, dog. Why you always gotta complicate
Julia,
it?
see, you made it all sassy and rude.
I wasn't trying to be rude.
I didn't say rude.
He didn't say rude.
Sure you did.
He has Tourette's. It's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That.
Fuck!
Is this gonna be a problem? Like,
it
keep bringing it up. You keep bringing it up.
I know, but like, I don't mean in universe. I just mean like in the real world. Are people gonna watch this and be like, wow, they're making fun of Tourette's? This is fun.
What happened?
I'm not even sure that's how it works. That's how the movies say it.
We got canceled because it was amazing. Constant talk about Tourette's.
It's incredible. All right,
like that singer.
Michael Finnegan?
No, that British one.
Finnegan Michael?
No.
Nope, the other one, the blonde one.
Blondie?
She's American, I think.
What's his name? Capaldi, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Peter
Louis
Capaldi.
Capaldi.
Oh.
That's like the Doctor Who, I think.
Yeah, he was also the brain dude in Suicide Squad.
So, you challenge Julia and her brother to a battle, correct?
Yep. I know
Julia,
that.
you didn't show me your ticket.
I don't need to. You should have one.
I'm not sure where you are. You're talking. I can't see you, though. Oh, God!
Wow, you made separate? That's pretty cool.
Alright, hold on. That's the wrong one.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, I did make separate, but... And you begin this Pokemon doubles battle?
All right, what do you guys send out? What's going on?
Apologies, your friend here is
Julia!
distracting.
You
got a ticket? I just want to see it. I just want to see it. I don't know why I can't see it.
We got places to be, people to see.
Which you definitely understand. Your friend is, as I said, very distracting.
You're a little close to me. Do y'all want some side action on this match? We can do a little bet.
Sanctioned battles, unfortunately, don't allow betting.
I know it's whatever. That's fine. We're just talking about, hey, if you win, I might drop on something and you can pick it up. Or, hey, they win, you drop something, I pick it up.
Sir, obviously you are not a Pokemon trainer.
I'm not. I told you that already. I already told you that.
These battles are sanctioned and have...
I told you that I'm not a trainer.
Again, these Pokemon battles have strict ruling. I do apologize.
Do you have the gym badge?
Yes. We both.
Which one?
The Kelpbrush badge.
What badge is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've never even seen it. Can I look at? Can I see
Which
it?
is fine, sir. We are currently preoccupied. If you would give us, but
Are you doing a sanctioned battle now?
correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I roll initiative. I don't know how well you guys are battling. Seems to be going rough
Hold on.
for you.
Dang it!
Can I see that your ticket to Brave North?
Click her
No,
ticket.
sir,
Don't get
please-
arrested.
Please leave us alone.
Oh,
We are busy.
baby.
You're standing really close to me.
So Auggie got a 15. Ari got a 15.
Standing real close.
You guys are standing really close. You guys a couple?
It's weird, right?
It's my sister.
How old is your sister?
That's not okay.
Why is that? I don't know, sir. That's
He's
why I'm
washed up.
asking.
It's fine.
No, you cannot ask.
Why can't I ask how? If she's fucking 25, I don't know.
She's currently distracted because Tick won't shut the hell up.
Dick, ask her how old she is, bud.
How old are you, Julia?
I'm busy, sir. You said your name was what again?
Leo.
Leo, I'm a bit busy.
I'm recording all this for my article that I'm writing. I am a writer, like I told you. I'm a journalistic integrity.
That's
so
fantastic.
usually,
Please
whenever I
feel
get to
free
ask
to watch
questions, people
the battle
usually
and enjoy.
answer. Oh, yeah, I'm watching right now.
16.
I was just wondering because I wanted to see what the paperwork looks like, and also how old you are. And I got your name. I wrote it down. What's like your guys' perfect Sunday look like?
So they're
Your
going
lazy
first?
Sunday.
It's almost like when the battle actually begins and movement starts for the Pokemon, Antoine and Julia hone in.
Did you say you're from Brave North?
You guys are from Hoenn?
They become very focused, and this sweet demeanor from Julia and this kind of nonchalant demeanor from Antoine almost disappear into this intense
You guys look like a
battle.
pair of dicks.
Julia sends out her Apom, and Antoine sends out his Heracross.
They tell me that, or did you tell me that?
I'm saying that.
Okay. Julia, you ignored me. I'm a journalist.
We're a little busy, sorry.
Journalistic integrity.
And it does 20 feet, just in range.
You do the trainer and stuff? That's like your job?
It uses Swift, one of its Swift abilities, and does 27 points of damage to Grookey.
Isn't there a role for my distracting, like messing them up?
No, like I said, they hone in. They almost are completely ignoring you at this point.
I take out my telescopic mirror and I use it to blind them.
That's okay. They don't really need to see 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh yeah, I bring out Hansy behind the rock and he goes underground.
Unfortunately, this one does not have any other moves. So that is their turn. It is now you guys. Auggie, you're up first.
Oh my god. They sent out Ipom and Heracross? One's a manic slap goblin, the other's a buff beetle with rage issues. This is going to be delicious. Joltic.exe uses Confuse Ray on Heracross one day. Let's make that rage inaccurate. I say, hey, rich boy, your bug's got muscles but zero Wi-Fi. Let me fix that. Let's disorient the beetle and nuke the monkey together.
Oh, this one time he met Antoinette and he met Julia, and they were nice to him. And they showed him their Brave North ticket, but no. What's going to happen is they're not going to see. He's going to say they were a bunch of dicks.
Icklin, roll me a.
I haven't done anything yet.
That's fine. Yes, you have. A lot.
What the fuck's that briefcase thing?
It's Rodom, bro.
Ari's briefcase.
That's Rodom.
Rodom?
Okay, they're still able to hold. Oh, that's Constitution. That's not the one I wanted.
You trying to do concentration?
I am.
I gave my whole goddamn diatribe. They didn't fucking distract him at all.
Nope, they're still holding strong.
Keep going, bro.
You're
getting to him. You're certainly distracting me. That's for damn sure.
You're welcome. That's why I stopped, because I didn't want to mess up the recording. I didn't want to.
No. That's fine. If my Grookey missed his attack, I was 100% going to be like, bro, you're distracting the fuck out of me. Shut the fuck up. But I still hit, so I'm golden. You keep doing your thing, bro.
I just didn't mess up the sound.
No, you're golden.
Well, then you can also just pivot to the point of I'm still going to keep doing that instead of like constantly hitting him with it.
Or you can just keep going.
I don't mind.
Keep going, bro. You know. I'll yell at you if I miss a move, and I'll blame it on you.
It is now their turn.
Hansy goes down 10 meters.
10 feet?
Sure.
Okay. Apom is
for a time I was a lumberjack. It was kind of an interesting occupation because, you're out in the woods by yourself. So you're worried bears are going to come get you, and you might have to bop one with your axe you're carrying. But that made a pretty good story for a while. Better than when I was a sailor, because when I was a sailor, all it was scurvy and dudes' assholes. It was horrible. But, my teeth never fell out, luckily. They got a little loose there for a bit, but then I found some limes. And I didn't share it with anybody else, and all their teeth fell out. But I made it to shore, then I helped them make it so they could find. They ate some grass and stuff, and I was like, "That's weird." I mean, I don't need anything. I'm good. My teeth are good. It didn't fall out. My skin's still on. Hair's here. It's kind of good. But again, from there, I just completely left because they were really sick. I'm not sure they're probably dead now. But I did my part and made sure that they got to shore.
So
I helped
the extra
as
die
much as I could. I pulled the rope out, and I tied the ship off, and then I said, "Hey, there's grass, boys," and I jumped off. I did whatever shit out of there. I didn't even get paid for that job, but it's fine because who am I going to give that money to? It's just me. I mean, it's not crippling loneliness.
I just got completely lost by Tick's rambling. I just got completely lost by his rambling. Yeah, that hit and did not.
My story about crippling loneliness, Julia, you didn't like that?
But Rodom did take 21 points of damage.
Okay. But then I had to get out of there somehow, so I wandered and I found a shed, and in the shed there was an axe, and it said Lumberjack House. I'm not sure why he wrote that. He could have wrote like his address, which was probably like, who knows, it's only a house in the block, so we could have put 1.
I'm still getting.
He could have made it really confusing, but 3, and then
just turn him down in Discord.
You don't understand how confusing.
I do. I'm doing the same thing you are, sir.
And you don't have on Rodom. There is no plus into special defense.
I mean, if you're the only house there, why would you even need a number for like a post office?
Wait,
so this is
like nature-wise?
In there?
No,
I mean, what are they going to be delivering? You're not getting mail.
No.
Oh, no. Do you
election time?
Do you have a stat racing
junk mail? This guy's not buying anything. What the fuck? What money is he? What's he going to pay with leaves?
Okay.
He's going to make money out of the wood, or he's like, how does that even work?
I don't know.
I don't know how to make paper. Whoever invented paper is the craziest thing I've ever seen. They smashed a tree up, poured some fucking water in there, and then ran it over
just make sure you're talking
how did that even work?
So I can make sure when I turn up volume. I know. Just make sure when you talk, you are speaking up. So when I turn up volume,
I don't think this is going to work. But at the same hand, Julia, they're starting to get distracted.
When you go back to Brave North, do you use
I believe
the ticket?
You are shielded from this.
Or does Antoinette have the ticket? Does Antoinette have the ticket?
Yeah, normal
moves do not affect
just
you.
Wandering.
Nope, you're aiming for Rodom for this one.
Dynamic,
correct.
Power dynamic is.
Yeah.
No.
Where did they go?
Enough of a man to say, "Oh, it's okay, Julia."
You don't know. You only have access to them.
Where'd they go?
They're next to Tick.
No, they're not. Tick's humping their leg.
Oh,
no!
Oh, Jesus, handsy!
No, it is him.
That's fine. He's not really there, but you can't put him over my trainers. I need to know where the fuck they're at.
I think under. On mine, they're under.
On mine, it's on top of. It's just Silicobra.
That was fucking incredible, dude. I know you didn't see him.
I lost my trainers for a minute. That's why I'm like, what the hell?
So they end their turn?
That ends their turn.
Fuck yeah.
Handsy removes the 5 feet of dirt at the 10 feet level.
You will get to do that at the end of Ari's turn, because you are not participating directly in the battle.
I just still don't understand, though, Antoinette. Do you carry the ticket, or does she?
I branch poke the same. I branch poke the APOM.
Because if you are the one, then that's kind of sexist of you, that you have to carry everything and she can't carry anything.
Redirect to Terrify? Heracross. Heracross is not immune to Ghost, and he's already confused. Let's double down on psychological warfare. Joltik.exe turns mid-scream, locks onto Heracross, and terrifies the protein powder out of him. You weren't the target, Bug Boy, but now you're the problem. Roll it.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna whack him in the mouth. As she terrifies the holy hell out of a bug.
Tig, you can go back to your thing. I just had to think
that is
to
the
fucking.
End of your turn.
That is, yes.
Okay, so then Handsy digs the 5 feet at the 10 feet level to the 5 foot level. It removes it.
Okay, the trainers in question are standing there. They turn to you, tickling.
Hey guys, are you ready to talk to me now? I'm ready to write all your information down and everything you want to say.
And
shit.
Still concentrating. Look at you and yell.
There's no modifier?
We are trying to battle. It's a +1. And as you do, they fall. You said 5 feet down?
No, I went. So they're still there, because that means the 0 to 5 is still there and the 5 to 10 is gone.
Okay, so they're still standing on the ground.
Yes. So if I remove this next 5, they'd fall 10 feet and hopefully break all their legs.
They look quickly at you, yell at you, knock it off, we're busy, and turn right back
I'm just standing here talking. You never listen. I'm a journalist. Journalistic integrity.
APOM.
The 5 W's.
Goes for
I don't know what they all are, but I'm working on that.
The hell?
They're just really just upside down M's. You ever notice that? It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
And it's W, but people write them as double. It should be double V. People write them as like sharp V, but they don't do like the rounded. So you'd think that like they would call it double V, not double U. I don't know. I'm not a letter scientist.
Them right now.
I was talking to you. I was talking to you guys.
What are you saying?
This is targeting the Grookey. We're going for a Fury Swipes. That didn't roll anything of what I wanted it to roll because it's messed up. There we go. Rolling again. That should roll it right. There you go.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a bullshit.
So it is. So that is 19 points of damage.
19.
As this APOM starts furiously scratching at Grookey.
Do you feel like you two are pretty athletic? Like, do you think if you had to, I don't know,
Okay.
what
about your
put you on
Heracross?
top of a mountain?
Your Heracross's turn.
Fine.
You put him on a mountain, and like you think that you'd be able to climb the mountain, or you think that you get stuck up there, maybe like not know how to start a fire or how to survive or anything, and then you never know what to do next. I mean, people talk about it all the time. There's all kinds of books about survival and stuff, like making fishing lures, but nobody's gonna do that. People are just gonna die. They're gonna get stuck out there, and they're dead in 2 days.
Sorry, I got
nobody's gonna copy all those things. You can read 800 books about that stuff, and nobody's ever gonna do that. Make a lure out of a tree or something. What kind of asshole?
This will be resisted.
Anyway,
when
I was out doing lumberjack things, I was like, maybe I can make a lure out of this.
I looked at the wrong
cut these trees down. No, it doesn't.
This will be
doesn't
resisted
happen.
on Joltik.
Doesn't happen.
Okay.
I can tell you right now from personal experience.
We are going to use Mega Horn.
That never happened. People don't make those weird traps with where they put the stick down and the stick grabs the rabbit or the mouse or something and it like slings it. That shit don't happen either. No chance. That's all fake. People lie to you. Don't listen.
17 defense, sorry, for 50 damage. That does hit. Is that with the modifier?
50 damage?
Yeah, it's a crazy move.
May or may not have eaten a dude. I will leave that to your imagination. I'm not going to say that I'll never admit to eating a person, but I'll say this. On the boat, somebody got ate. I don't know. I had soup. I don't know if there was people in the soup. I just had the soup, and it was just water and meat. So I don't know. It was salty, probably salt water. I don't know. It wasn't a great trip. I will say that. It wasn't a vacation. It was a job. You know, shit went south. Not that direction of south. It just went south. With that old saying, you know, it's a saying we have in Almia. Shit went south because who knows? There's people in the soup.
You're starting
probably.
to affect them, bro.
Yeah, you know, have you ever out there and
with that, Julia's the one to break, and she looks over at you and she starts yelling at you with this almost teenage aggression.
She's a teenager, bro. I figured it out.
And
it's weird. It's weird. Antonio's touching her weird.
She starts yelling at you. Will you shut up? We are trying to have a battle, and you are.
I've been talking to you.
Talking.
You haven't answered me once.
We can't focus on anything.
I'm a journalist.
You are being
journalistic integrity.
You want to write something? Go write your tombstone.
Is that a threat?
No, but you're obnoxious, and I'm hoping.
Do I write obnoxious on the tombstone? Like, I don't. What am I writing on the tombstone? You can't even answer that question?
She is just constantly berating you the entire time you're talking at this point, not even focused on the battle. Auggie, it is your turn.
Yes.
You never listen. I've been saying things the whole time to you, and you're the main person I'm talking to. I just want to see your badge. That's it. Let me see your badge. Then I want to see your pass.
All right, tick. For my turns, can you not talk to them?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's gonna make this so much easier.
Mine, because you fucking break me.
Yeah, that's fine. That's his whole goal, sir. Yeah, so I just chatted with Ari, and we devised a plan. She is going to... Well, I'm moving first, but I will just say, for our actual trainer actions, we're actually doing something kind of reverse, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to move in here. She's going to move in here. And I am going to use one of my Moo Moo Milks on the Joltik.exe.
Okay.
So that heals it back 40 points of health, which is half of its max HP.
Yep.
And she says for hers, which I'm just going to do this now because it's going to happen before the enemy turn anyways, she's going to use a potion on my Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I like this. Tactical bestie cross healing? Yes, please. New trainer actions. You use a potion on Joltik.exe. Thanks, babe. I use a potion on Grookey, because I will not let the little drummer boy die on my watch. I flick the potion to Grookey and say, all right, Green Bean, get back in the fight and smack that monkey like it owes you rent. Joltik.exe zaps in appreciation. Team Chaos synergy is strong today. Let's finish these spoiled brats.
Shia LaBeouf branch poke! He's going for the Apalm once again.
Another 16 points damage.
You've been hitting those, man.
This Apalm is starting to look rough.
You guys might want to give up now.
Not about yet, but it's definitely starting to look rough.
I'm a genius.
Joltik.exe uses Terrify, Heracross. He's no longer confused, so let's hit him hard while he's back to being coherent and angry. 1d12 plus 9 ghost damage, no type immunity, no special conditions, just pure haunted static rage. No tricks, no flicks, just vibes and voltage. Bug boy. Roll that Terrify. Let's make this beetle regret reforming his thoughts.
13 versus special defense. Yeah, that definitely wallops.
Wallop.
The Heracross, also with this Terrify firing off from Joltik.exe, begins to look immensely weaker.
Is it my turn now?
Hicklin, how are you reacting?
So I'm going to say to them, okay, since you've been ignoring me for the last 20 minutes, here's what's happening now. Hansy removes the 5 feet of dirt underneath their feet.
Oh, no.
And they drop 10
feet. Can you hear me down there in this hole? Can you hear me now?
They take 8 points of damage.
Can you hear me now?
As they fall into this hole. What in the heck?
Can you hear me now? First of all, relax.
Where did this hole come from?
First of all, relax. I said relax.
Get us out.
Okay, I will. Relax. Go. First of all.
All right, they're taking a long time.
You're in a hole with a snake. So guess what? Your next turn is going to be a pass. You tell both your little assholes out there to pass, and then we'll talk.
I just removed fucking trainer battles altogether at this point.
Guys, it's your turn. Go.
Your turn. Hello. I'm a journalist.
Look, Ari, where did they go? Tick, where'd they go?
I think they fell in a hole over here. I know they must have been standing over a hole.
You put us in this hole.
You shut your goddamn mouth. They fell in a hole.
Where's the hole at? I can't see
right here where they were. Oh, I'm standing right next to it. I'm looking down in it.
Oh.
But right here, I can see them. Hey,
do you guys want to?
You guys okay?
Do you guys
Let me get you out of there.
Hey, you can hear
shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
Antoine calls back his hair across. 50.
Uh-oh.
Hey, can you breathe under dirt? Can you breathe under dirt? Can you breathe under dirt?
That is their turn.
Okay.
Can you breathe under dirt? You two.
Up the side.
Oh my god.
You need to go away, you sadistic.
Ari, so it looks like we got him on the run. The trainers
under dirt.
kind of disappeared for a second.
They can't get up.
I'm not sure if they are actually in a hole. I don't know what's going on. We're kind of a long ways from it, but we can't really see the trainers anymore, and Tick is yelling at the ground. So something's definitely going on. But both of the Pokemon appear to be running. I think we got them on the ropes. They're quite a bit of ways, though. I don't think Grookey can attack this turn. What would you like to do?
I will bury you underground, alive,
Christ.
And then I will go through your pockets once you cannot breathe anymore and you cease to be. So the question is, right now, you can forfeit this match and pass your turn, which you didn't do last time,
40 feet.
Or you can take a dirt meal, whatever you want to call it. Dirt nap, dirt meal, dirt party, because you're going to be buried under 5 feet of dirt.
Ticklin, you are a vicious creature.
I will say, Grookey is not going to be able to make it. He's going to attempt to do so, but Grookey is actually going to use this turn to celebrate! Grookey fucking loves celebrating so much. And he's actually going to get a 20. Just that full net 20 right here. Damn. So it just raises his stats. It does not also raise Ari's.
Correct.
But still, nice little damage boost there from Grookey. I'm just going to move him right there. And Ari.
This is spicy. They're retreating. Trainers are gone. Hole is weird. Pokemon are injured and backing off. Ari's vibe check. I'm playing passive this round. Joltik.exe floats there, fully charged, but doesn't fire. I just stare the Heracross down like, you go in that hole, you better pray it's deeper than my trauma. I'm holding the move unless they strike first, because either 1, they run and we log this as hole-based surrender, or 2, they attack and I haunt their entire bloodline. Let's see what they do.
So I will say, can Ari use this turn to then set up almost her next move as a reaction move?
So it's not a reaction move. So what she's essentially doing is using her action to what we call prepare or hold action.
Okay.
So what happens is she still uses her action for this turn, but it's to hold her action. Should the requirements of her hold action then be met,
okay,
the action happens.
Okay, so she says if they try to strike her, she's going to launch her attack. If not,
she's waiting
not
for
doing
them to hit first.
Perfect. Yeah, Ari says she wants to come up closer, so we're just going to move there, both of us, and then we're going to call our turn.
Okay, are you ready to talk now?
Get us out, you...
I told you to relax and listen. Are you ready to talk
in
now?
A hole.
Are you ready to talk now?
You're in the middle of a battle and you're making it worse.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm asking you a question. Are you ready to listen to me talk now? Yes or no? I'm going to tell you all my stories for the next half an hour.
Oh my god. Take the deal.
We all have better things to do than to listen to your story.
Okay, well that's good to hear. So here's what's going to happen. 1, you can give me your Brave North ticket, all your Pokemon credits, and any handkerchiefs you may have. If you do not do that, and make sure your Pokemon's pass on the next turn. How tall are you? Antoinette, how tall are you?
Antoinette? There's nobody named Antoinette.
Your name is Antoinette now. How tall are you?
You need to let us go. Now.
I will bury you underground and they'll never find you ever again. If you don't tell me how tall you are right now.
You need to let us go, or we will ensure you spend a lot of time in jail.
Okay, well, I'm going to make sure you spend a lot of time underground. Hey, Silicobra! And the count of 4, return the dirt on top of these two children because they're not playing ball. Okay, so you have to the count of 4. Are you ready? 1.
Oh my god.
You ready to play? You want to give me your Brave North tickets, your handkerchiefs,
We're
and all your
not
money?
giving you our tickets.
2. 3. Last chance.
We're not giving you our tickets. It's our only way back.
Damn.
You're not going to have to go back in a second because you're going to be dead, and then I'm going to take them out of your dead pockets. 4. Silicobra, return the dirt, please.
As you say this, you hear Antoine, get him, Heracross. And the Heracross turns its attention straight to you, Tick.
It's not his turn.
After you move the dirt, it is.
Yeah, but I can move still.
You will not be able to outrun.
No, you're not going to be able to outrun this thing. This thing
Heracross.
moves like 60 feet.
So you push the dirt back on top of them.
Okay.
Are you pushing the initial 5 feet or the secondary 5 feet?
That's why I want to know how tall they are.
They are at least tall enough to stick out
So
of
they'll
the
be
first
buried
5
up to their heads.
Correct.
Perfect. Buried up to their heads.
They still called it, so they are now buried up to their necks, essentially.
Yep.
And
You better call your Pokemon back, otherwise you're gonna be buried next turn.
and the Heracross charges you,
Okay.
as does the Apom.
I might be knocked out. Bro, you gotta finish this.
Oh, what is happening?
This is against Ticklin.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
As Ticklin is berated and beaten via this Heracross to full unconscious. But yet, as he passes out, he's got just this evil kind of smile across his face.
So I gave Silicobra still out, right? And Silicobra has his instructions.
Oh my god.
Silicobra is still out. You are currently unconscious.
Okay, Ari, from our perspective, we hear the two kids in the hole and Tick arguing, and suddenly out of nowhere, as we start to approach, we can't quite make out what they're saying, but it does sound heated. The Heracross attacks Tick and knocks him out with a close combat and just starts beating him senseless. Tick is now knocked out on the field.
And the Apom changes from Ticklin to the hole and begins to use Fury Swipes to dig out the trainers.
And the Apom starts leaning in towards the ground and is leaning in deep and is seemingly attacking at the ground.
So anything above a 10 is Apom successfully removing dirt.
But that's Apom's action, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
That means that 4 probably doesn't even hit.
No, so the 6 and the 4 don't do anything. Everything else is successful in starting to remove dirt.
Okay. How much
not like
remove?
He's not like picking it up and then setting it down. He's flinging this dirt out of the hole. With those 3, he's got about 2 feet of the dirt cleared.
Okay.
Perfection. It is my turn. All right. Grookey, finish this thing off quickly before they turn their attention back to us.
It is completely ignoring as the Grookey approaches. It is just digging out dirt.
So I'm getting a damage boost on this, is what you're saying.
I'll give you a +1 because you're not flanking, but I will give you a +1.
Sweet.
Yeah, let me make sure. That's against defense. Yeah. As you see this Apom furiously digging out the dirt, it falls into the remaining hole unconscious.
Where'd the Grookey go? Where'd the Grookey go? Yo, what'd that Grookey do?
Where'd the Grookey go?
Where'd the Apom go? There's some funky stuff going on here.
It is now Ari's turn, unless you're going to move yourself.
I move closer, and I use my Grookey to attack this Apom before it does whatever it is trying to do. I am starting to panic here. The Heracross is still standing over Tick's seemingly lifeless body at this point. He is knocked the fuck out.
Knocked the fuck.
Okay, yeah, I am going to move closer. I just need
Somebody better stop this Silicobra.
Silicobra's about to start pushing more dirt on top of these kids.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I get to move right next to the Rodon.
And you can very clearly see
Oh, no. Holy
the
shit.
entire scene
Yeah.
of this terrifying Heracross almost breathing heavy over Ticklin's body.
Oh, yikes.
The
Okay.
Grookey is looking down into the hole at the Apom that it just knocked out, and the two kids yelling for help.
Oh, the kids are yelling help now.
They're now yelling for help because they know that Heracross took care of Tick. They're confident in what Heracross did because they're no longer hearing a fight.
Man, maybe I should have used my trainer action first and walked closer so I could hear what was going on before I just attacked their Pokemon. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, fuck. Okay, no more playing passive. Ari's immediate response? I yell out to Joltik.exe, engage hard, Heracross, now. Joltik.exe uses Terrify. Heracross, again. 1d12 plus 9 ghost damage, no mercy, just spectral pain. I don't even wait for the result. I'm already moving toward Tick. I'm booking it over to him, hand digging through my bag for a potion or revive item, anything I've got. I'm checking for breathing, bruising, or anything worse. Tick, if you die, I swear to God, I'm taking your Pokemon and making them join my sticker cult. I'm fully in crisis mode now, Auggie. We've got an IPOM tunneling, a Heracross going feral, and a freaking mystery pit full of brat energy. We need to end this fast.
Yeah, and the Heracross flumps over and falls unconscious
Oh my god.
on top of Ticklin's body.
Oh no!
Ticklin, I would like you to roll me a d20. Now, what this is called a death saving throw.
Death saving? Like I might be dead?
If you fail being unconscious for 3 turns, rolling a d20 at lower than 10, that counts as a fail. Anything higher, 10 and up, counts as a success. 3 successes, you stand back up. 3 failures, you die.
Oh
Like
shit.
die. Like done.
Like die.
Oh, sweet.
A natural 1 counts as 2 failed saves. A natural 20 counts as 2 successful saves.
Oh, this show got real short. Here we go.
14. That's 1. So you're okay.
Well, I will also say to
you don't
you,
have to
Tick,
roll it all at once.
yeah, I will also say to you here, Tick, is when we bring you back up, you're fine.
Yeah, you're
This
good
is more
again,
for an
100%.
instance of like if
so
you're
I don't
alone.
die.
No, you're not going to die because Ari can use a potion on you next turn and you're automatically revived.
Okay.
But
And
if
then-
you're
and then
alone
that
and you
resets
don't
your
have
death
us and you roll 3 fails, then you're dead. It's done.
Okay.
7 feet of dirt is now pushed on top of them.
Oh my God. Tick is half squashed under a dead weight beetle. His Silicobra is actively committing a felony, and we've officially transitioned from a battle to a war crime. Ari's reaction. I just stand there, wide-eyed, then mutter, this was a doubles match, not a burial. Then I crouch by Tick, trying to assess his vitals, while yelling over my shoulder. Auggie, could you please tell Hansi to stop burying the opposition? We don't need a goddamn court case on Route 2. I'll stabilize Tick next turn. But first, I'm making sure that no one else gets entombed while I'm patching up my cryptid bestie. This is officially the worst sponsored event I've ever attended.
Can I, since there's no opposition on the field, can I just free move essentially right now?
So at this very second, I will allow it
Okay.
because they can't do anything.
I am going to use, I'm going to recall Shia LaBeouf. He doesn't need to see this. I'm going to bring out Karen at this moment.
Right?
And I'm going to specify, Ari, you have 1 action here. Are you going to use it to revive Tick first, or are you going to use it to try to get his Silicobra to stop burying the kids?
Well, she yelled at you to stop the Silicobra.
I know that, but I'm not going to stop the Silicobra.
Fuck. All right. As much as I want to undig the trust fund brats, Tick is my guy. Even if he's mostly bones and bad decisions, he's our bones and bad decisions. Ari's action. I use my one action to revive Tick. I grab a potion and jam it into his coat like an EpiPen of redemption. I crouch down and whisper, "Hey, cryptid, wake up. Your snake is committing a felony, and I do not have the energy to file paperwork. We'll stop Hansi in the next turn. But right now, I need my feral raccoon man back on his feet."
So keep in mind, potions do not work on people.
Yes. So I am going to look. She did buy a... So she does use her potion water. Tick is back at 10 HP.
Okay. Ticklin, you are back up at 10.
What the fuck? That thing punched me.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
It's fine. I got... Hold on. Whoa. Where are they?
Hold on. As she's doing this, I'm also simultaneously using my action. Karen, see if you could fucking use your psychic abilities to try to fucking grab these children by their fucking heads and pull them straight up.
I can unbury their heads.
Roll me a special attack for Karen.
But the back of my head, right? A successful throw from Karen, these kids only get their heads unburied.
I can just take off 3 feet.
Yeah, but you are unconscious. Your first action is to wake back up.
Okay.
But for me, though, this is... I want to be successful at this because now I look like a hero who just saved these kids. But I'm not trying to fully pull these children out.
Try and be successful.
All right. Good job, Karen. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Karen is having a hard time finding them. The dirt is heavy on top of them.
Karen, we gotta work at this goddamn dirt thing. I swear to God.
Now, it resets. Ticklin, what would you like to do? I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
It's at 7 feet. I'm gonna have Silicobra.
That's one failure for the kids.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have Silicobra remove 4 feet of dirt.
So about 3 feet still that they're stuck in.
No, it's 7. Oh wait, no. They're gonna remove. I don't know if it's 7, so I'm gonna say. Can I say just remove enough for their heads to be out?
Yeah. As this
I have Silico remove enough dirt to make their heads out.
very thick snake starts dancing around in the dirt, shoveling it around.
I got this, everybody. I'll save them.
The two kids do gasp.
Hey, you're safe now.
You psycho!
Who are you talking to? I just saved you.
You tried to kill us!
You didn't listen. I was trying to talk to you and you fell in a hole.
Not gonna fly.
Not gonna fly? Fly what? Are you talking about? Well, here's what's gonna happen now. Are you gonna relax? I can undig. I can get you out of that hole if you'd like.
Get us out now!
No. You're in no place to demand anything of me.
Tickl's gonna reshovel the fucking dirt on top. I can feel it.
Yeah, the dirt can come back just as fast as it comes off of you. Auggie, you come over here. I won't say your name. Hey, buddy, come over here. I need a little huddle up here. You two just stay there. Don't move.
They're not listening. They're trying to get their way out.
Okay, here's the first. Oh,
You don't want to stand next to the kids.
yeah. All right, first things first. I want to save these kids, but the problem is they're going to think that we did this to them because they're kind of dicks.
What do you mean
see how they dressed? Well, they saw you.
What did you do? Why
Nothing. I was over here. I was standing here. They fell in a hole. First of all,
okay.
Do you have any Pokemon that have any like confusion type skills?
No. Definitely not on me.
Okay, I'll take care of this. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Hey. So you guys fell in the hole. I'm here to save you.
You psycho! It's you who did it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even have any Pokemon.
I'm going to come over and I'm going to start by hand digging these kids out. What stat would you like me to roll? And I want to take the inverse of it.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, if I'm rolling attack or if I'm rolling athletics and I roll a 20, I want that to be no dirt at all. But if I roll a 1, like, I just fucking dug out 10 feet of dirt by accident.
You're attempting to fake dig out.
Yes. But hey, I'm not the brightest, right? Like, I might get a little overzealous in my fake digging and actually start really digging.
Which is fine. If that's the case,
yeah.
Don't even roll an athletics. Just roll a bluff and deception.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome.
All of a sudden, you're digging out fucking immense amounts.
No. I want it to be the exact opposite, though. I want a 1 to be digging out mass amounts and a 20 to be I fully bluff this.
Hence the point. You bluffed like shit.
No, but if I roll a 20, that's a perfect bluff.
Normally, yes. in this case, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
now
you do start removing a decent amount. You're not like, it's not a lot.
Well, I have a question for you. I have. This is why I wanted to take the lower roll. Is it because I have bluff deception is one of my specialties, so I get 2 rolls. But it specifically says roll twice and use the higher result. So this is like I'm fucking myself by rolling twice, but I have to roll twice.
You do have to roll twice. That's part of your skill.
Nice.
Yeah. You start clearing out. You're not like a dog that knows how to dig, but you're a dog that's damn well getting there.
The dirt you're moving goes right back in the hole.
Oh.
Listen, we're gonna save you. You fell in a hole. We're trying to save you.
Enough dirt has been removed with Augie's assistance that they are able to recall their Pokemon.
Is the fight over? Did you lose?
Yeah, because you threw us into a hole.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was standing here talking to you the whole time.
Wait. Do you guys have more Pokemon to battle with?
No.
Oh, okay. So we won.
Yeah, you lost. So you lose.
He cheated.
We didn't cheat.
Wait.
I wasn't even part of it.
Okay, what?
You said yourself you can put us in the hole again, meaning you did it the first time.
No, I said I can get you out of the hole. See, you didn't listen to me for 20 minutes. You ignored me the whole time while I was talking to you.
Yeah, couldn't ignore you while we were stuck in the stupid hole you put us in.
You ignored me for 20 minutes? Why was there another 2 minutes of ignoring me? I also saved your life.
Go ahead and roll me one more bluff check.
Me?
Yep. Just to see if you could get any more dirt out the hole before they were able to get out.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Net 20, baby. Am I rolling with... Damn.
Yep, same thing.
Okay. Please give me a goddamn net 20 here. That'd be amazing. Okay.
Okay, you are able to get them unburied enough to where they can start making their way out.
I got you, kids.
There you go. You're saved.
Yeah, because of him and her, not because of you, you psycho.
I was saying you're trying to help you. I made it so you didn't die.
You're a psycho.
Who made it so you could breathe again?
I'm assuming these two.
That was me.
Are you guys okay?
I don't know. Is your psycho friend over there just gonna throw us into another hole?
I wouldn't suggest anything.
I mean, that's the thing that's funny about holes. They seem to just want to come and go. Here's all I'm asking. All I wanted to do was see your pass to Brave North. You lost the fight. That was the bet you made. So hand him over.
We didn't make any such bet.
You bet.
Criminal.
You said in the beginning.
And they turned to Auggie and Ari. You two, despite your psycho friend, didn't win the battle.
I'm a hero. I saved you.
They hand you each 1,000 credits.
Well, thank you guys.
Put him back in the hole.
I will... What was your name, miss?
Julia?
Julia, I will maybe see you at the competition.
You know, despite everything, I'd like that. That'd be fun.
Great, I'll see you there too. We can talk more.
And they start walking away with very little reaction towards Ticklin.
You're ignoring me again.
LMAO! Oh my god! They called us heroes! While Tick's standing there looking like he just got left out of the heist plan, I take the cash with the fakest sweet smile and go, "Ah, thank you! We love supporting the 1%. Then I lean over to Tick and whisper, "Don't worry, babe. You're still my favorite emotionally unstable war criminal."
That's incredible. All right, what's going on with Grookey?
So, Grookey is over banging on a Pokeball.
And it's just a regular Pokeball?
It's just a Pokeball.
Perfect. Grookey, Shia LaBeouf. He kind of flips his head back over, and he smacks this Pokeball.
I like that you flip the fucking token.
I love it,
He flips his head back over, flop.
And he smacks this Pokeball like it's a goddamn, like it's a baseball, and his stick is the bat.
Okay,
Can I
go ahead and make me an attack roll. We'll just do standard athletics for we'll smack and stuff.
Just athletics, not attack?
Or attack, either one. It's fine.
Okay.
Can you believe those kids that I saved just ran away and blamed me for trying to kill them?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I want to ask you. Can I make an encounter roll in this grass right here as he's doing this?
I mean, you can run into the grass.
No, I mean, I want to see if he accidentally starts a battle by smacking another Pokemon that's standing in the grass in between me and him as he tries to hit this ball to me.
You know what? Let's call it. Go for it.
Oh, hell yeah. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Oh my god.
All right, close.
That was really close.
Holy shit, no way.
What?
Okay, you lucky fuck.
What? Oh, jeez. Now I'm nervous.
Well, you weren't supposed to get something like this right away, but you did.
I throw a Pokeball.
Technically, well, Grookey already threw a Pokeball, sir. Shia LaBeouf is not healed. Like, we're fucked right now. This is crazy.
As you notice this Pokeball sail over almost what looks to be the same exact colorations, and then these two little, almost eyes pop out of the top and look at the noise, which would be towards Grookey, who hit the Pokeball.
I am going to,
Jewel Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I'm going to pull Shia LaBeouf back. I'm going to have him run up here. I'm going to pull him back. And instead, I'm going to send out... What the fuck? Miss Brant! She probably loves apples. And that's my trainer action, and that is also the Pokemon action.
Okay. This little itty-bitty creature starts bouncing towards your direction.
Oh?
5.
My god.
10. There you go.
Close combat, Miss Brant!
Oh, shit.
Good job, Miss Brant!
Fuck.
Fuck me. As this apple starts to get pummeled. God damn it, where'd he go? There you go. As this apple starts to get pummeled into the ground, the dust settles and its eyeballs pop out. Blink, blink. Is still looking at Miss Brant.
Does it seem like it has suffered any damage at all?
Oh, it looks like it got beat to shit.
Oh, that's perfect then. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm going to use... I'm going to move up here. Premier Ball!
Yeah, you pretty much can't fail this. Go ahead and throw it. Nat 1 is the only way you can fail it.
Oh, let's go, baby. I'm so good at nat ones. Let's go.
Yeah,
that was close.
You got it.
Oh, damn near close.
Pretty easy. You throw the Pokeball, and a couple shakes from the ball, and it seals completely.
What is Appleton?
Applin.
Applin.
It is the first evolution of Flapple, Appleton, Diplin, and Hydrapple.
Oh, that's sick.
That was a rare encounter, you son of a bitch.
That's amazing, bro. I can't believe I got that off the gate.
So to your PC, I will be adding
Applin.
Applin.
Bro.
I can do that now.
Bro, you get the apples?
I caught this little apply fuck, bro.
You eat it? What do you do with it?
I don't know. I'm going to check my Pokédex later and kind of see what the hell's going on.
Did you try to take a bite out of it?
No, I caught it in the ball before I got to it, and it transported to my PC.
Oh, I saw that ball over there earlier. I left it there. I didn't want it.
Oh, nice.
So you're welcome.
So I lose a Premier Ball, but I gain a regular Pokeball.
Pathetically, what if I told you there was a faster way out of this place?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, it's hypothetical. Did you want to, like, follow the trail, be safe, meet the other trainers, do that whole, I'm a trainer guy, I want to do my thing?
Oh, yeah, that's me. You know me so well, bro. That's exactly what I do.
That's what I wondered. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that.
I mean, I can always... If there's something you or Ari wanted to do instead, though, I can always come back.
That's good. I'm just saying, I think there's a possibility. Hypothetically, there's a faster way.
Well, let me just say this. We spent 3.5 weeks at the last town.
Yeah.
I'm going to have time to come back through here. So if you think there's a reason we need to kind of rush through this.
No, we can kind of just hang out. I'm kind of, feeling a little tummy ache. That big asshole hit me pretty good. I'm got kind of a headache.
Oh.
So I was thinking about maybe taking a little rest.
Are you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing that old lumberjack Hilter has. What's my name?
Paul?
The moment he hesitates and doesn't tell you another random name, you know something's a little off with Ticklin.
I think you might be concussed, bro. Are you okay?
No. That's a slur. My name's Jacoby, I think.
Okay, that might be racist, sir.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's fine. I just need like a 5, like maybe a 10-minute nap.
Okay, if you say so.
Don't let me sleep too long though, because I might, die.
I don't know if you should sleep at all.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. But I'm just gonna lay down,
Have some moo moo milk, bro. I heard it's really good for normal people.
Oh. You think I'm normal?
I just mean, like, no, we're technically not normal because we can be hit by ghost-type moves. I already tried that.
Oh. I was hoping. I've been trying my whole life.
No, unfortunately, no.
To be recognized as normal.
I think you're normal, bro. God just doesn't think so.
Yeah, I know. He told me.
God's always right.
God's a dick.
Probably.
He's always telling me stuff like that. Anyway, I should probably take a little nap because my head hurts.
Oh, yeah.
And
the best
I
thing...
don't know, brain swelling or something.
I'm pretty sure the best thing to do after you hit your head really hard is actually just go get some rest for it. I think that's the best thing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, and don't disturb me then.
Actually, what you should do is go over to the Pokemon Center, and Nurse Joy can give you one of those, like, Ari, let him look at your forehead. You look at Ari's forehead, and she's like a sparkly Pokeball on it. She'll give you one of those, like, special patches, and you can just nap right there in the Pokemon Center.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, rest up. We're probably going to do, like, one more battle, or maybe check out a couple more wild Pokemon here.
Oh, yes, just us! Ticks off getting his skull reassembled, and you just caught an Applin? That's adorable. I'm naming it Wormcore in my head already. Ari's vote, let's explore. Not looking to dive straight into another fight just yet. Still riding the high of rich kids called us heroes, and I want to see what weird secrets Route 2 is hiding. I say we. Search off path. Look for weird trees, abandoned fences, broken signs, weird sound pockets, ghost bait. Maybe get a wild encounter if something feels interesting, spooky, or emotionally unstable. Keep one eye out for strange items or hidden stuff. Could be a secret area or cursed trinket around here.
If you wanted to search around and try and do them together, you absolutely could.
We can catch multiple yeah, because we already did that with hordes. We're just chilling right there like a villain, kind of wandering back and forth, seeing what kind of Pokemon are here. This is Ari's roll here. She calls 67. She gets 6. I call 76. Damn.
Walk into the grass and are immediately startled. 3 Dunsparce.
Oh.
Yes! Triple Dunsparce. This is a blessing disguised as a very weird worm pile. 3 of them, just vibing. You know one of these guys is plotting something. One is absolutely just humming Smooth Criminal in its little throat. Ari's response. I slowly crouch behind a bush and whisper, don't make any sudden moves. We're witnessing the Dunsparce Council. Do we want to catch one? Observe them? Try to offer them snacks and join the cult? You lead the way. I'm fully in. Just know I'm naming mine Horror if I get one.
What?
I don't know. Ari, I will take your lead. I'm definitely going to try to catch one of them, but we can take them all on together and knock one out and then try to catch the others, or you can also catch knocked out Pokemon. They're just not going to be nearly as friendly and take a lot longer to warm up to you if we go that way. But that is always a possibility there. So just let me know what you would like to do. And what Pokemon would you like to send out for this encounter?
Okay. So we're dealing with the Worm Squad. Here's my game plan. Ari's battle plan. Let's double battle these noodle freaks together. Focus one down and then try to catch the others before they collapse. I want at least one Dunsparce conscious when I throw the ball. I want the weirdness to know it chose me. Pokemon choice. Mainframe. This is peak Mainframe energy. Weird, unstable, surprisingly scrappy. Plus, he hasn't gotten to prove himself since the worm race. I send him out, lean down, and say, you were born for this. Show them what a real worm can do. Mainframe screeches in binary and flops dramatically into battle. Let's dance with the Serpent Boys.
Yeah, Mainframe only has physical attack. Well, it does have a special attack, but it's a ranged 5-foot burst, so she can't attack this turn. I am not going to. We're just going to move there. I take that back. I am going to celebrate with Shia LaBeouf, which is a 25-foot.
Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Well, hells yeah. Quick rolls, Shia LaBeouf, 20s. Damn. Well, Shia raises his own stats here.
As you see these Dunsparce, and 2 of them look like their little mandibles in front on their chin are almost tapping the ground. 2 of them dig into the actual dirt.
Oh.
And one of them seems to also be tapping the ground, and then it propels itself up into the air.
What the fuck?
Flipping itself so its tail is pointed downwards. And 5, 10, 15, 20 comes down on top of Mainframe with an air slash.
Oh my god, so that's super effective. This thing learns air slash is wild.
So it's once a day, 3d12 with a -1 accuracy.
Holy shit.
So this is -1 to hit. So that is 15.
Yeah, that definitely is going to hit Mainframe. Whether it's speed, defense, special defense, that's hitting.
For 16 points of damage.
Jesus.
If you got a 14 or higher on the accuracy check, you're also stunned. So,
well, it actually roll one more d12 because it is super effective.
Boink. 17 points.
Nailed it.
So, you're still stunned because it rolled a 15, -1 for 14, plus 3 for its special attack to hit modifier. So it definitely stunned Mainframe as well. And that is their turn.
Ah, damn. Immediate ambush. Underground serpents and Mainframe took a hit straight to the dignity. Okay, Bug Boy's stunned this turn, so let's pivot to something floaty and full of revenge. Ari's turn. Trainer action, Mainframe. He did his best. He'll get head pats later. Send out Joltik Doubting Ghost Tablet, immune to ground-type ambushes, fully powered and ready to make one of these dirt snakes. Regret choosing violence. All right, Joltik EXC, let's teach these noodles what happens when you mess with tech support. We're on defense this turn, but next turn, we retaliate with Holy Static.
The second round of this turn, because Bruck and Joltik.exe are flying creatures, so they are immune to ground-type moves, I believe.
Yes.
Because it is a 2-part move, cannot do it, and pop back up. This last one is going to move here, look at Bruck, and is going to yawn. So if this hits, 3. I don't think that hits.
No, Fruck is a 6 speed.
Damn.
Yes.
So you do not fall asleep next turn.
Perfection. That makes me pretty dang happy. I like that.
That is it for them.
Yeah, Fruck is going to use wing attack here on the one it is currently facing towards. The one that is like furthest away from Ari.
That one.
Yes, I didn't look to... I had my thing pulled over the front of it.
Okay.
But yeah, that one there. How...
As you wing attack straight into this one, and it looks relatively hurt.
Perfect. I am going to use my trainer action this turn. I'm going to throw... I'm going to throw a Great Ball. Damn.
Yeah, so you throw it, and the attacks between Fruck and these Dunsparce actually make it so it's hard to aim your Pokeball, and it misses.
Damn. But the ball is recoverable.
Correct.
Nice. I like that.
There's nothing immediately for it to shatter against, and it didn't try the catch and fail, so...
Awesome. Yeah.
Joltik.exe uses Electro Ball, targeting the same wounded Dunsparce you wing attacked. If the Dunsparce is slower than Joltik.exe, speed mod +4, it activates fully, deals 3d10 9 electric damage. Alright, we tried Spooky. Now we fry the noodles. Time to zap one worm out of this timeline and make the others nervous. Let's roll it.
This is her second out of 3 uses of the day for Electro Ball.
And her speed is what?
Her speed is 9.
Okay, so yeah, that definitely hits. And because they are not ground type, it does damage.
Oh, this is interesting because Dunsparce is a thing now.
Hey, yeah, you send off an Electro Ball, Ari, and it smashes into the side of this Dunsparce, and it looks very, very injured.
Oh, I'm absolutely going for the catch. This one's wounded, demoralized, probably questioning its life choices. Let's go with a Great Ball. Plenty of them. Solid catch rate. Doesn't waste the good stuff on something that's just aggressively average. All right, Dunsparce. I yeet a Great Ball. Let's see if the weird wiggle accepts its fate.
So, with the way things are, it is at that.
Ooh.
Ari hucks her ball. It binks into the side just narrowly avoiding Fruck and the other Dunsparce currently engaged.
Hot Fruck, Ari.
And the ball wiggles once, twice, and settles.
Hey.
And Ari catches a Dunsparce.
The wiggle is mine. The council has Shrambles. Because he looks like a shrug, sounds like a scramble, and fights like he forgot his own name halfway through a battle. Shrambles the Dunsparce is now officially a member of Team Spooky Nonsense. Let's wrap up the other two before they start digging emotional holes.
Sweet.
Next door left. So
Yeah.
that was
Both
Ari.
of our turns.
That was you. Time for the Dunsparces. As you stumble your way back through from Dawnbrush into the actual town of Kelpbrush, you exit into the sun, and in the distance you can hear two older gentlemen almost bickering back and forth rather loudly as a small girl kind of stands there watching on, making sure that nobody hurts anyone or just too afraid to advance in her movements.
Angelica, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. I thought I lost you.
You lost me?
Where's your mother? I left you with your mother.
I assume she's at...
Where is she? Where? I need you to find her now. I thought I lost you and your mother. Where have you been?
I'll go get her.
Get her now.
Okay, 1 second. And she runs off into the house that she was standing near.
Oh, he's getting lost. I've been looking for that lady for 20 years. Who are you? What are you yelling about?
My name is Anthony, and I'm dealing with Maxwell and his ridiculous notions that we hired hooligans to deface his farm.
Did you hire hooligans to deface his farm?
Of course not. That would besmirch our business, and frankly, Maxwell knows we are fair in business and fair in trade.
Do you know Maxwell?
Don't you listen to him, Leo. He is nothing but a hooligan.
Leo.
He's attempting to besmirch the Maxwell cheese name.
Leo.
I will have none of it.
Who's Leo?
Leo. Name? You told me it was Leo when you passed through last.
Oh, that name sounds so familiar. No, my name's not Leo. I'm Tickle, and I'm gonna be an ace trainer.
Well,
Me and my Hansy. We came to challenge the gym and take it over. I don't know why you guys are yelling. This is supposed to be a place of, I don't know, milk.
well,
Or whatever those things are over there.
with someone else.
Ace trainer.
Ace Trainer Ticklin. I will remember the name.
That's right.
I wish you the most best of luck.
Stop yelling. Leo. Are you Leo?
No, I'm Anthony of Anthony's Farms.
I don't trust Leo over there, Maxwell. I don't trust him. Oh, hold on. I gotta battle this person. Hey! I'm an ace trainer, Tickle, and we're gonna battle.
I don't have any Pokemon.
Bring them all out. Sanctioned battle.
You win.
Sanctioned battle.
Immediately runs into her house.
Bang. Maxwell, I won. Did you see that?
Most impressive, Ticklin. You are but
That's right.
trainer of the finest course.
That's how you do it. I don't know why everybody brings out one at a time. You just bring them all out and you win. Whoa. See that jump? I jumped all over your fence.
You're very
Ace trainer.
impressive, astute young man.
That's right. I'm going to go take care of this Leo guy for you, and then I will go challenge this gym and win the whole play. Leo, don't be backing up. I saw that. I challenge you to dueling.
I'm a businessman. I have no Pokemon
I choose you.
to battle with. Well, consider me
I win.
lost in this battle. You are.
I win.
Victor,
I'm 2-0.
Victor extraordinaire.
Maxwell, I beat Leo. I am 2-0.
And you are, of course, a trainer of vast rapport.
That's right. All right, you just keep singing those praises, Auggie.
He's another trainer that has gone through recently.
Auggie.
He's a very impressive young man, much like yourself.
Thank you for calling me impressive. I needed that today. Anyway, I'm off to win this gym. I'll tell him that Maxwell said, give me the win.
Well, before you run off, Ticklin,
Yep.
Goldie actually left some time ago.
What?
A distressing matter that occurred in her gym. I'm not sure what it was, but she fled off north with most haste.
Goldie.
The gym leader of Kelpbrush.
So I won that too.
I mean, do you have procured the spike badge?
I don't know what that is, but I mean, if I challenge the gym and the gym leader leaves, I win.
I would assume you have beaten her at home.
Just like I beat that guy Leo and that lady Leo over there.
Well, most impressive, Ticklin.
That's right.
I do condone. I believe in your journey and your adventure wholeheartedly.
100% ace trainer. I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Leo.
Farewell, Ticklin.
Go to the Pokemon Center.
And you head off towards the Pokemon Center in hopes to potentially remedy this headache that you're.
Yeah, I got a mad headache, but I don't need to heal any Pokemon because I won every battle.
Pardon me, Mister. Are you okay? You seem to be stumbling a little.
Which way? Where are you?
Oh, my name is Joy. I'm behind the counter over here.
Oh, Joy. Hey, Joy. I am Ticklin, the ace trainer. How are you?
Good. Most pleasure to meet you, Ticklin. Is there something I can do for you? You look a little worse for wear.
Everything hurts, but my Pokemon. Actually, they probably need healed too. Let me get them all out for you. Hold on. Let me get them all here so you can heal them.
Young man.
I choose you!
We actually can heal them in their Pokeballs.
What?
Our machine here will actually take the Pokeballs with your Pokemon in them and rejuvenate them to a...
Can I get in a ball?
restored extent. Unfortunately, no. Pokeballs don't work on humans.
That's what they need to work on. They need to figure that out.
So if you'd like to recall your Pokemon, we can absolutely get them all taken care of for you.
Okay. What about Hansy?
Does he need some healing as
I
well?
mean, probably.
Yeah, just have him recalled into his Pokeball and we'll take care of him.
Okay, hold on one second. It's fine. Just go with the lady. Just go with the lady. Don't make it weird. Everything's fine. Don't be mad. Stop. You have no hands. All right, here he is. Hold on. Whoa.
Perfect.
Things are happening. Okay, he is throwing a little bit of a tantrum. I need help, though. My whole head hurts. This whole side is just battered.
Oh, well,
I'm not sure what happened. I won 2 fights, and then I won the gym battle out there, and but I didn't get hurt. Nobody touched me. It was a full-on, I am going to fight you, and they go, I forfeit. So I won, especially the gym battle. She ran before I even got there and locked the doors. So I won that one, too. But I'm hurt.
Well, you must be just weary from your travels. I tell you what, and she takes your Pokeballs and inserts them into the machine. Why don't you go ahead and head on over to this larger couch on the far side here?
Larger?
I'll have one of our Chanseys come over and take a look at you just to ensure that you're healthy. Chanseys, one of our nurses here.
Is that like holding a? What is it? Is it like a pouch? Up? Is that a pouch? Is that a pouch? Is it a pouch? What is that?
Yeah, Chanseys are known to create an egg that has rejuvenative purposes to allow Pokemon to heal.
Do I have to touch the egg?
By no means. We'll have her bring over some medical items that you can...
Oh, those are arms. I thought those were eyes. Come here. She got a little happy face. I thought those were eyes. Ah!
Yeah, she's just a happy little Chansey.
Okay, I'm gonna go lay down.
Absolutely. And you see her lay out a tray that's got some what would be Tylenol-looking pills as well as a potion water on it. And the Chansey comes over.
Oh.
And lays
it was a little close, bud.
And she grabs the potion water and holds it out to you between her two little hands.
Two little handsies. I take the water and I drink it.
Perfect. And she hands you the 2 pills, one, both kind of just sitting on her little hand.
Are you wearing gloves or like? What's the deal here? Ma'am, did this thing wash its hands?
All of our chancies are sterilized before they do any handling of anything. I promise.
Like you put them in like a dishwasher or something?
Kind of. We just make sure they wash much
all right.
cleanlier than humans.
Will it put the pills in my mouth for me?
They prefer not to, but if you'd like, we could find out.
I just want to try.
Okay, you're more than welcome to ask.
Can you put it in my mouth, little? What's your name? What's its name?
Chansey. He kind of leans her hand forward towards your mouth.
Chansey, put it in there. I hope my mouth.
Kind of pops them in.
Oh.
Doesn't fully make contact with your mouth, but she just tosses them in.
Is that fur or feathers? What is that?
Chances are covered in a light layer of fur.
Ew. All right. Do I just swallow these pills dry, or?
Well, she seemed to have handed them to you in the wrong order. It should have been the pills first. I apologize.
Oh, well, these don't taste that good.
We'll make sure we get something hot for you to eat.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Is it a Chansey?
No, it would be probably maybe a fish of some sorts.
Oh,
if you'd like.
Yuck! Yeah, that's fine.
And as you take the pills and the Chansey leaves to attend to some sort of
wash his hands.
You start to feel your eyes getting heavier, and the headache still kind of throbbing. Chansey and the nurse step around the counter and head towards the back room, potentially getting ready to get you your meal. And your eyes fully close into a memory of the first Pokemon you received.
Hansy?
To the memory of Angelica.
Yeah, but she's lost. Where's her mother?
And the moment in time where your life began to change.
Well, it's probably when Hansy killed Angelica.
And as your mind begins to wander from this kind of nightmarish dream, a single tear begins to roll down the side of your face as you sleep. The one just below Fruck looks up and uses Yawn.
I'm not going to hit, though, because Fruck's a badass. Fuck.
17 versus your speed.
Yeah,
so on the
hits.
next turn, you fall asleep. This other one moves down and attempts to use Air Slash to hit Joltik. A flying move against you is resisted damage.
Yeah.
We do effectiveness resisted. Roll it. Shaboom.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
24 points of damage.
Dang, son.
And you are also stunned. Next turn, Joltik.
4. Fruck is going for a wing attack against the one directly south of him.
That misses as the wing attack slams into the dirt.
Damn. All right. Well, I am going to still throw a great ball at this guy right here for my action.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Great the ball. I know you can hear me. Your balls are great. Give me power. Ooh.
You throw the Pokeball, and as you do, it bounces off of Fruck's wing.
Oh.
And lands on the ground just to the right of Fruck.
God damn it.
Oh god. Fruck is asleep, my throws are cursed, Joltik.exe is low and stunned, and I'm out of potions? Ari's move. I'm not risking Joltik.exe getting bodied by another Dunsparce lunge. Trainer action. I recall Joltik.exe and keep him safe for now. He sends out Walmart the Pineco. Naive, unhinged, built like a tiny tank with detonation dreams. Sturdy passive means he can't get one shot, perfect for soaking weird Dunsparce energy. I slap the ball onto the ground and say, all right, Walmart, roll out and ruin someone's day. He spins out of the Pokeball like a Beyblade of corporate violence. Let's see what the worms do next.
Okay, so that's hers.
Yes.
You already done yours? It's time for these. The two of them turn and look at this pine cone. One of them uses the dig ability, and the other one has already used its air slash for the day.
Oh, yeah.
So on the next turn after it's done, the Pineco falls asleep.
Okay.
And that is the Dunsparce's.
How does sleep
you must
work in
roll
this?
at least a 16 on a d20, and you will wake up. If they fail, you'd lose your turn. On subsequent turns, it will increase to make it easier for you to wake up.
Does it go down to like 11 and then 6?
So it starts at 16, and then every subsequent turn it drops by 2.
That's crazy. So you can sleep. Holy fuck.
Should the check ever reach 6, it never differs. It will remain 6 in succeeding turns.
So if I roll 16 or above, I just get my action like it's normal.
So if you roll 16 or above right now, to start, you just wake up.
That's perfect, bro. Fruck's gonna get it right. Is that with a modifier?
It would be just a d20.
Okay.
An ally within melee range may use their turn to help wake up the creature, adding 5 to the saving throw. Do it.
Yes, I am adding +5 to this using my trainer action.
Okay, so your action will be done.
God damn.
So yeah, you wake up.
Fruck, yeah, dude. Not only does Fruck wake up, he pops fucking up like a pimple on prom night, and he nails this critical hit wing attack to damn near one shot. This Dunsparce staring down the Pineco right here.
I would have lost my ever-loving shit if you would have criticaled her.
That would have been so cool, dude. That would have been amazing.
You do hit, because it's versus my defense.
Yes.
So you do hit, because meets it, beats it.
So it is 11 defense.
13 points of damage.
Thank God. Fruck, that little beautiful bird.
Walmart's on a 1-turn timer before nap time. Let's make that 1 turn count. Ari's move. Walmart uses Bug Bite, the Dunsparce that used Yawn. Let's make that little Yawn Serpent regret getting too cozy. Bonus if it's holding berries. Walmart eats them out of spite. I point dramatically and yell, corporate punishment, now. He's got 1 shot before he conks out, and I want it to bite. Next turn, I've got an awakening ready if he survives the dig. Let's see if we can make that yawnworm scream.
Damn.
Versus defense. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Would have been a good berry. I mean, a good berry. That would have been a good damage.
So yeah, the Pineco, and then unfortunately, takes a snoozles.
Can she use her awakening this turn or no?
Yeah, she could potentially use it this turn.
Okay.
Ugh, Walmart, you spinning disaster, I love you, but damn it. All right, so Freak woke up, blessed, and bonked the Yawner for 13 damage. Walmart whiffed the Bug Bite, and now he's about to nap like it's his break shift at aisle 4. No worries. I'll prep my awakening for next turn. For now, I just pat Walmart's shell and whisper, you missed, buddy, but you missed with heart. Now dream of corporate sabotage. Let's see if that dig hits. I'm ready to wake him and revenge spin next round.
I assume she just wants to do that now instead then.
Yeah, we'll count it as she does, because there's no reason she has an action still.
Perfect. Crazy.
The Dunsparce that was dug underground pops out with its dig attack.
Yep.
The only time I really get to use it.
Don't get cozy with it, kid.
This attack in specific, it only does 17 points of damage.
So it does 17 points of damage.
17.
Perfection.
I love that it throws in the it wasn't very effective.
I know, that helps a lot. Tweet, 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 tweet. Fruck, I have faith in you. You're my goddamn hero. Fruck. Wing attack now.
Oh yeah, there was your critical.
Oh, Fruck, that's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yeah. Fruck dance party. Tweet to tweet. Tweet to tweet. Tweet to tweet. Tweet. I am 26 years old.
That's insane. You just had a dance party with an imaginary bird.
That's incredible. That is so good.
And it's on camera. Fruck connects, and literally this Dunsparce flips 3 times before settling itself back on the ground, and it looks pretty beat up.
Well, that is why your boy is throwing a normal Pokeball this time.
Okay. Just to make sure my calculation's right. This plus now. Okay, I have a very simple number. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Oh. It's weird seeing that as a negative.
I know. That's amazing, bro. How does that even work?
That's cool. I don't think it does anything.
100. Yeah, I crit failed with 100. That's amazing. Yeah, I was very confused with that.
You straight crit failed. As you throw the Pokeball and it connects and shatters.
Damn, this Dunsparce made of diamonds, Fruck. We found a diamond Dunsparce. A dime sparse.
Hell, yes. Fruck landing a crit, Walmart tanking like a sugar-fueled fridge, and I've got the green light to smash one worm while you catch the other? Let's do this. Walmart uses Bug Bite, the Dunsparce that just used Dig. You told me not to touch the catcher target, so this is my Vendetta worm now. Let's chomp it before it tunnels again. Walmart, show this snake what happens when you disrespect lunch breaks. He spins, he bites, and hopefully he connects. Let's lock this down and add another win to the weirdest battle we've had all day.
Jesus.
11. Meets it, beats it. There. As you connect, it does a good amount of damage as Walmart connects onto this Dunsparce, but it also looks like it starts moving a little faster.
Oh.
Attempt to use Dig yet again.
Which one? This? Nice.
This one is going to look once again at Walmart and use Yawn.
And he's gonna miss because Walmart's the fastest Walmart this side of the Mississippi River.
16.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
So on its next turn, it will fall asleep. After its next turn.
Fruck is going to now wing attack this other Pineco right here. Yeah, let me do it. Jesus Christ, Fruck!
Okay.
What the fuck?
You bombard this Dunsparce, and it is knocked out.
Oh my god. Is Fruck landing back-to-back crits here.
Your turn if you want to do anything.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to throw a regular Pokeball at this knocked out one right here.
Okay.
However, I would like to not transport this one to my PC, as we can carry multiple Pokeballs. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it will have to go into your backpack.
That is perfect. That's where I want to put it. And yep, just a regular basic ball.
And you're catching the knocked out one?
Yes. The other one, I
easy.
can't see it right now.
Easy enough. It's knocked out and not too happy about you. But it's knocked out.
All right. We basically kind of skip Ari's turn then, because she doesn't have anything to... Let me ask.
Okay, incoming Dig, and Walmart's about to doze off again. We're not getting KO'd or napping on the job. Recall Walmart, he did amazing and deserves a nap, inside the ball. Send out Joltik.exe, immune to ground thanks to Levitate, and ready to finish this with precision static violence. As I swap, I just whisper to Walmart, you did your duty, rest now, sweet cube.
Okay, so that's Ari's turn?
Yes.
As Ari poses up, withdraws her Pineco, Walmart, confident in his abilities. The Dunsparce flies up into the air, blasting out of the ground. And as it does, it isn't targeting where the Pineco was. It adjusted to target Fruck.
Okay.
Obviously, you and I both know that ground is not going to work against Fruck, because a ground move against flying is resisted, or pardon me, is immune. But as this Dunsparce starts to come down on top of Fruck preps herself and reels back and begins to glow.
What the fuck?
And Fruck, if you will pull the Fruck below Fruck out, is now grown into a advanced version and is now a Staravia.
What the fuck?
As it essentially spins around, flaps its wing out, and baps this Dunsparce to the ground.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
I have left the original Fruck in case you want to choose moves, but
Oh.
the way we are doing leveling for everyone watching is it is just like a regular Pokemon game. Our trainers will have the option of do they want to learn these moves or not. His Staravia version of Fruck has the 3 new moves already in it.
Perfect.
Yeah, that bombards this homeboy.
All right, and now I throw a Great Ball at it.
You throw the Pokeball, and it connects, and after 1, 2, and 3. And you have caught Dunsparce.
Hell yes. Sarah Palin is added to the team. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That one I do let go to the box. The other one I kept in my backpack for a specific reason.
Did you already rename it?
No. I'll name them later. But I just want to make sure to not mix these two up.
Well, I'm going to put in the one that I just put in your, essentially, your grouping.
Yeah, right before we leave this battle area, I am actually going to pick up the 2 Great Balls that I missed with earlier.
And you also caught the other one.
Yes, we caught all 3. That's pretty cool.
Which is fine, but I gotta duplicate things.
No, I know.
It's a copy done.
Ari, I actually was able to... Fruck just evolved, by the way. That's pretty cool. Fruck is also spelled F-R-U-C-K. You've been spelling it with a P-H, which is kind of wild. I did... Fruck evolved mid-battle, which was amazing. And I actually caught the other Dunsparce. So now I have one to give to Tick, and I have one, and you have one.
Oh my god! Fruck evolved? And I've been spelling it wrong this whole time? I drop to one knee in the dirt, dramatically, and go, Fruck with a U. I have failed you. Also, you caught 2, I got Shrambles, and Tick gets Rageworm Supreme with no context? Perfect. This is how dysfunctional families are made. Don't worry, Auggie. I won't say a word. I'll just tell Tick, yeah, that one's just moody. Totally normal. Probably doesn't remember the burial. Let's get back to camp. We've earned rest, chaos, and maybe pancakes.
I like pancakes. Those are
I've had
great.
an emotional fucking day.
Are you making camp, or are you heading back to the Pokemon Center?
I say we go back to the Pokemon Center. Ari, I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart real quick, just to restock on a couple items. Would you like to come with me, or do you just want to set up camp and wait for me to come back?
I'll come with you. Why? Because if I let you go alone, you'll either 1. Get dragged into some weird Pokemart promotion and come back covered in stickers. 2. Accidentally adopt another Pokemon. 3. Buy the wrong kind of potion again because Tick, read the label wrong. I walk next to you and say, let's restock together. That way when disaster strikes, we can both be prepared and petty. Plus, I'm due for more ghost hunting supplies and exactly 1 overpriced snack I'll regret later.
Okay, so you and Ari, as well as technically Picklin, travel back to Kelpbrush.
What do I name this Dunsparce to fuck with Tick?
I don't know. I'm never good at names.
He wants to play games with a fucking fountain, break part town.
You should just ask Ari.
Oh no, I got it. Okay. Perfection. Do-do-do. Yeah, we're gonna head to the Pokemon Center to heal up first.
The Pokemon Center. You do see Tick literally passed out on one of the couches, just snoring away, and a Chansey is currently monitoring him at almost all times.
All right. Well, I am going to. I assume Ari's probably going to go up there and flirt. Oh, maybe she'll come over and yell at Tick. I'm going to go over there and just pat my Chansey on the head. Hey, buddy. Hi, Chansey. Hi, Chansey. Hi, Chansey.
Kind of cringes just a little bit as you're patting it.
It does It does not
It's
mean it's
not
chancy.
angry.
I know.
It's actually smiling when you do so, but it still like winces when you tap it on the head.
Hi, Chancy. I missed you. I missed you, Chancy.
Ah! Hell yeah! Your Chansey buddy's on duty? Love that for you. She's the real MVP holding this team together while Tick gets medically rebooted on a couch like a broken animatronic. I walk over, give the Chansey a respectful nod, and just say, "Keep doing Arceus's work, Queen. Also, if he starts muttering about Hansy again, hit him with another ice pack." Then I float my Pokeballs across the counter, like a dramatic weirdo, and say, "Whole squad needs a reboot. One saw ghosts, one became a ghost, and one is named Walmart, you understand." After that, I lean back against the wall, arms crossed, and just kinda watch the vibes. Because you know what? This moment's kinda nice.
Yeah, no crazy antics, no nothing going. A solitary Tick, and you patting a Chansey.
So as I'm walking past Tick, his bag is right over here next to him. I don't know if it's on the ground or on him.
It would probably be in his arms because he's weird like that.
Perfection. I'm going to very discreetly open the top, and I'm going to place a Pokeball in there that has a Dunsparce inside it.
I'm going to leave it currently in your hair because I'm assuming I'm watching you, so you're putting into him.
Yes. If you would just put it in his stuff, and then if he asks you about it, say, "I don't know." You don't know. You weren't awake for it.
Okay, let's do this. I'm deleting you from it. Okay, I'm watching you is in his inventory.
Perfection. Yeah, I am not going to tell him where that came from, and it is going to fuck with him so hard. Yeah, I actively heal up my team members. I'm almost sad to get rid of Fruck. Like, it makes me upset.
You mean get rid of Fruck? Fruck is still with you.
I know, but he's gone. My little bird is now medium bird.
But it's still Fruck.
It's still Fruck, I know. It's just
the exact same bird.
I know. It's just this particular icon is now gone.
That particular icon is now
which
gone.
is cute. I like it. It's just, yeah, my little bird. It's crazy. It's crazy. Tweet, 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 tweet. Goodbye, Fruck.
You're having a moment of silence for the bird that is still with you.
Okay. Yeah, I heal up my team as well. Joy, how you doing, love?
Great, Auggie. How are you?
I am doing so good today. I caught all sorts of cool stuff.
That's amazing.
I'm just about to just do some arranging in my box here as soon as I get all healed up.
Oh, that would be fantastic. If you need anything, once everybody's all healed, you just let me know.
Perfection. Thank you, dear.
Absolutely, Auggie.
So I kind of motioned for Ari to come over, and this is going to be a lot. I want you to be ready for it. I am going to say, "Hey, Ari, I don't know why, but I've kind of been collecting a bunch of shit for you. So mentally prepare yourself here." I hand Ari the laptop battery that I took, a whole stack of notes from the professor's notes on legendaries. I didn't pick up any books. There was something else. Oh, no, I think that's it, actually. Laptop battery, I don't see anything else. Okay, Professor's Notes on Legendaries is now added to Ari's inventory, as well as the laptop battery. Hey, Ari, I've just been kind of thinking, I know you love tinkering and playing around with different things for your inventions. I just wanted to give these to you. This is actually a small compact battery. It's definitely not from the Professor's laptop, if anybody asks. It just looks like it is, but it's definitely not. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And some notes that are definitely not from the Professor's notebook. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It just looks like it's his handwriting and perfectly fits the missing number of pages he's gonna have. If you could keep this between us, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I figured we're about to set up camp for the night and get some downtime. I figured you might as well kind of get to look through this stuff.
Oh, Auggie, you shouldn't have. And by that I mean you absolutely should have, and I love you for it. I take the laptop battery and the pages of probably stolen legendary lore, and I just grin like a feral researcher who found her first haunted USB drive. Perfect. I'll say they fell into my bag during a windstorm with plausible deniability. I tuck the battery into my gear for future ghost charging rituals, and I start flipping through the pages like I'm looking for ancient Pokémon gossip. If this ends with Mewtwo was last seen dating a Giratina, I'm publishing it. This is exactly the kind of chaos I live for. Let's get these scanned, logged, and maybe cursed.
So, you deposit everything and wanted to head over to the mart, you said, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys gather up your Pokemon and your gear, leaving Ticklin in his current unconscious yet pampered, cared-for state.
Bastard didn't
head
even
on
rotate his
over.
icon.
As you walk in with Ari, you immediately hear Auggie as every single merchant starts saying hi as you walk in.
Oh, this is your life. This is amazing. How you doing, old friend?
Aug, how are you, buddy? What can I do for you?
Oh, well, Elliot, I was hoping you had some more special items in.
Special items? Like what? What are you looking for?
Week 1, I talked to you, you had an elixir. In week 2, you had 3 ethers. I was wondering if you had any more things like that, or even any status healing items, because I still only have a couple antidotes.
Well, let me take a look at what we got in. I do see we've got in a handful of, looks like a couple antidotes, a couple of awakenings. There's 2 antidotes, 2 awakenings. We do have 1 paralyze heal. Obviously, we have the standard allotment of potions and super potions. I do have 1 more elixir that just came in. Now, Auggie, how'd your gym battle go? I heard you took on the gym.
Oh, well, sir, I whip out my spike badge.
You got it.
I did.
Very nice indeed. So, to commemorate this moment, there was actually an order placed on your behalf from Maxwell.
Oh.
He gave me an option. There's either a couple things I can give to you or a single thing I can give to you. It depends on what you would like. But you only get 1. Maxwell's orders.
Okay.
But I'll give the option to you.
Do I get to know beforehand what the items are, or do I have to pick a couple medium
come on,
or
that's
1
no
big?
fun, Aug.
Elliot, drive a hard bargain, my man. Do I get to know afterwards what I missed out on?
Yeah, I'll show you what you missed out on.
Okay.
No big deal.
I'm going to take the big.
Single item?
I'll take the big single item.
Okay. He pulls out a small box, probably about the size of a large watch.
You know what? I'll take just the box, and I'll save it for later. I'm just kidding.
Damn you. That would have been insane. He opens the box, and in it is this red and yellow, it looks like wristband or scarf of some sorts. It's adjustable, but it is a red and yellow band. And he looks at you and goes, "This right here is something from Maxwell specifically. He ordered it from the department store in Brave North, and specifically said as part of his thank you and your sponsorship, it is to go to you and you only. This is a muscle band.
Oh.
It will assist your Pokemon on the very first turn of each combat.
Very interesting. What does it do?
So, for anyone watching the stream, or watching the video, pardon me, the muscle band in this game gives a +2 to attack on the first turn of each combat, and it does equip to your Pokemon as a held item. So the Pokemon equipped with it, instead of doing 1d20 +4, will do 1d20 +6 on the first turn of combat.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Elliot.
Just before you venture off or procure some other items that you were looking for, he does pull out the small box. What you didn't miss out on, but unfortunately have yet to procure, he opens it up, and it's almost this pack of the Pokemon Trainer starter kit. It's got 2 potions, 2 super potions, 2 potion waters, 1 antidote, 1 paralyze heal, 1 awakening, 1 burn heal, 1 ether, and a single revive.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, he did say that it has to go one or the other.
No, that is fine. I think I picked the better option there, boss.
Otherwise, he takes the box, closes it, puts the clasp back on it, puts it below his counter. What else can I get for you, Auggie? I know you said you were in for a few things.
Yeah, let me kind of talk with my compadre here. That's not how you say comrade. Give me 2 seconds there, because you said there was a limited number of items. I want to make sure we're not stepping over each other's feet buying stuff here.
No worries. Take your time.
Hey, Ari. So they currently only have Paralyze Heal, 1 Elixir, and 2 Awakenings at the Pokemon Center in terms of status healing items. Is there anything in particular that you would really, really hope to buy? The Elixirs are very nice because they restore all the moves PP. However, they are very expensive at 1,280 Poke credits. You do currently have 1 Paralyze Heal, or 2 Paralyze Heals, and 1 Awakening right now. So is there anything that you're really hoping to buy?
Okay, limited stock, big price tag. Let me put on my strategic shopper, but make it goth hat real quick. Buy 1x Elixir. Yes, it's pricey, but it's basically a full battery recharge for Joltik.exe, and I've already seen how quick we burn through move uses. I'll cut back on emotional damage therapy snacks for a week, worth it. Skip Paralyze Heal. I already have 2. Unless we're fighting electric-type nightmares or Karen gets zapped by Divine Karma, I'm fine. Just skip more Awakenings for now. I've got enough for a few nap emergencies. If Walmart takes another scheduled siesta, I'll cope.
Elliot gathers all the required items that she's after and sets them on the counter.
Yeah, I am going to buy the Paralyze Heal and the 2 Awakenings.
Okay.
Those are pretty important to me. I am also going to buy 3 potions and a super potion.
Yeah, easy enough. He gathers all the respected items and sets them again on the counter for you.
Really appreciate it there, Elliot. Thank you so much.
Hey, anytime, Auggie. Any time whatsoever.
You have a great rest of your day, sir. Perfection. Yeah, we set up camp here for the night pretty much just like we did prior. We set up our tents. She loves fucking pulling out Wisbin for these things. Choo-choo. Choo-choo would love to just kind of get out of his Pokeball, stretch his legs a little bit.
Sure.
So yeah, we just kind of set up tents. We, hey, Ari, things are kind of winding down. We've set up camp right outside the Pokemart and PC, kind of where we did last time. Would you like to link up Pokédexes? I don't think there's anything the other ones haven't encountered. There's a couple things I've caught since that you haven't. Would you like to link up and kind of refresh our data there before we go to bed for the night?
Oh my god, yes! Campfire data sync? That's my idea of romance. I pull out my dex, set it on my lap, and lean back like we're about to watch a scary movie made entirely out of bug stats and trauma entries. Let's link. You've probably got some wild stuff in there, and I've been meaning to upload Shramble's movement pattern analysis. Spoiler, it's mostly wiggling. I tap the side of your dex like it's a sacred ritual and mutter, "May the signal be strong and the data be deeply unsettling. Let's sync it up, compare notes, and then crash for the night. Haunted, informed, and ready for chaos tomorrow."
She is indeed a ball of chaotic energy.
That she absolutely is. Ari, you're as we're kind of camping out and sharing a tent here, I do notice your bag is fucking massive. It doesn't seem like you've really deposited anything, and you're kind of running out of space to store items, hence why you're only buying 2 potions at a time. Would you like to, right before we either settle in for the night or early in the morning, wake up and just go and deposit some items into your PC in the Pokemon Center so you're not carrying so much?
Oh god, you're right. My bag's less of a backpack and more of a portable hoarding shrine. I've got like 4 haunted apricorns, a statue rubbing, 2 kinds of syrup, and at least 1 drawing that cries at night. Ari's pre-crash clean-out plan. Yup, let's swing by the PC first thing in the morning and dump some of the less crucial stuff. That way I'm not tripping over Pokeball fragments, using my laptop battery as a pillow, limiting my potion stock because my bag is emotionally full. Tomorrow morning, it's me, the PC, and a very stern folder system. I'm organizing the chaos. Temporarily. Until then, I roll over in the tent and just mumble, "If the bag starts whispering tonight, let it. That's just Shramble's fault." Nighty-night, Auggie. Let's dream of cursed ducks and successful catches.
You all settle in for the night and begin to finally drift off to sleep as, I believe, let me make sure I get names correctly here, as Chew huddles up near you
Choo-choo.
and kind of cuddles in a little bit. Wispin kind of floats ominously over Ari's head. Tick is snoring very loudly in the Pokemon Center, and night settles in. You do manage to get a good night's sleep, but Ari, being that you had to make a stop at the Pokemon Center, when day breaks, almost on instinct, your programming kicks in and wakes you up first. You look over, and Auggie is cuddled up with this itty-bitty teddy bear, and while Chu looks content, he also looks creepily happy.
Hungry.
But you remember wanting to run to the Pokemon Center and drop off some of your items.
Oh, I absolutely head to the PC. When the code whispers, I listen. And also, your nightmare Teddy is making direct eye contact with me while smiling. I slowly sit up, unzip the tent, and whisper. All right, that bear's either protecting you or planning to wear your skin like a hoodie. I'm gonna let you two bond. I've got a demon bag to cleanse. I shuffle straight to the Pokemon Center PC, bedhead and all, like a haunted grad student. Begin item posit. Sorting out any non-essential, heavy, or weird items I won't need immediately, especially old books, spare apricorns, backup Pokeballs I'm not using yet. Keep the essentials. Healing items, my ball crafting tools, battle gear, and my special ghost detecting stuff. I mutter as I work. Okay, books go here, syrup goes in the experimental fluids folder, crying drawing goes anywhere but visible memory banks.
As you make your way towards the Pokemon Center, you enter, and Ticklin's still passed out on the couch, and a Chansey is currently just kind of resting on the couch next to him. The other two Chanseys are minding their positions, but not paying too much attention. Doesn't look like you need any direct assistance. But Joy is nowhere to be seen at this very moment.
The place is dead quiet. Tick's doing his best impersonation of a corpse, and the only witness is a drowsy Chansey who's one lullaby away from flatlining herself. This is prime organization time. I look back at Tick drooling on the couch and just mutter, still alive. Disappointing.
And as your bag starts to feel lighter with the depositing of those items, you exit out of the PC, and as you're exiting, you notice a new option towards the bottom right corner of your PC. It's just labeled Origins.
Origins. Oh, absolutely, I click it. No hesitation. This is exactly what my code twitched for. Hidden options? Cryptic labels? Forbidden lore wrapped in a UI element? I'm frothing. I glance over my shoulder, Tick still out cold, Chansey's practically snoring, then turn back to the screen, crack my knuckles, and whisper, "Show me the ghost in the machine." And I hit Origins.